Welcome everyone to Dice, Dames, and Dudes. I'm trying to find a fucking emoji for this damn tweet, and it's not working.
I'm sorry.
Fuck off.
Your difficulties.
Yes, fuck off. This is my motto for life.
Let's see if I can find it. Hold on.
Oh, there it is. There it is. There's the tweet. Okay. Hi.
Just go with just go with the Ramsey idiot sandwich. It's always.
No, I went with the emoji that is like suspiciously smooth, cool guy that you're like, that's creepy. Because it felt right.
Creepy feels right to you? Well, I mean, you are with me.
I'm very close to
No
DC.
idea what is happening.
On brand.
Sorry. Okay.
I am the confused.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Check Twitter later.
Oh, okay.
It'll make more sense.
Okay.
Welcome to Dice, Dames, and Dudes as I eat my hair. How's everyone doing? How you doing, Si?
I know you're hungry, but shit.
My hair flipped up into my mouth. I'm sorry.
You'll end up with a hairball.
I know.
Then
That's
they'll
what
have to
was
go into your
happening in the
gut.
start.
And they'll remove that soft ball of phlegmy hair from your belly.
Ew.
Exactly.
That's gross. That's
I'm
so
doing
gross.
awesome. How are you doing?
I'm about to be doing a lot better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Woodrow, congratulations. Your state's about to flip completely red.
Wait, what?
Yeah. Like
Oh,
3,000
wait.
votes.
I have no response. I forgot.
When did that happen? Last I checked, it was bad news. Anyway.
Yeah. When you went to bed last night, the Republican governor, who will be governor, was 14 points down. Now 3,000 votes separate her from her opponent, who wanted to still run the election, even though she's running for office.
That feels really
In the election.
unethical.
Yeah, exactly.
Conflict
I don't
of
think-
interest.
Yeah.
I don't think that you should be able to run something that you are also a candidate in.
Yes. That's
Yeah.
that's like me
Doesn't
running
seem-
the lottery,
Yeah, that's not
not buying
a
a ticket because
Jay
you didn't really
wins.
campaign, and then declaring yourself the winner.
Luke wins.
Yeah.
Oh. Shay, Luke, and Woodrow win.
Yep.
Doesn't matter that their numbers were all different.
If I had won, we would have all won.
No,
Just gonna say that.
that was very sweet of you.
Then there would have been compounds popping up in the west, in the
Would've been
northeast.
weird. I mean, it would have been worth it. The giant floating like holographic wings that were red and blue over a specific mountain peak. That would have been very
Yeah.
bizarre, but it would have been okay.
Oh,
You know,
man,
we'll roll with
Lady
it.
to Fame.
I'm sure surface-to-air missiles are cheap.
Oh gosh,
Not as cheap as they are in this game.
Right?
How are you, Woodrow?
I'm doing good. Starting to feel a little sick, but right now I'm good. So we'll see what I feel like
don't-
tomorrow.
I feel sick.
I hope you're not sick,
Yeah.
dude. That sucks.
Don't do
I
that.
just got I got the scratchies. I just noticed like about an hour ago when I was getting home. So I was like, oh shit, in the back of my throat. So we'll see.
Take a bunch of vitamin C and drink
Yeah.
a bunch of water.
Ooh,
Good.
ooh,
And
and
garlic.
get if you can.
Garlic, yes.
There's a really, really yummy tea that I highly recommend. It's actually Twinnings green tea, but it's gingerbread, and if you put a little bit of honey and a little bit of milk in it, it tastes like a liquid gingerbread cookie. It is so good. And it's got the ginger and green tea, which is really good for your throat and your stomach when you're feeling sick.
Nice. Yeah, I'll have to try that.
Highly recommended. How are you, Luke?
Tired. Very, very, very late last night. Yeah, but it was a good topic list. Good topic list.
Good.
Jason had to bail at around 10. Hey, flying feline scored.
And y'all just kept going?
Good to see it, beautiful. Yeah. He came back, but Lola came in to hang out with me. So did Feline, and
Wow.
then some of the other regulars showed up after that. But yeah. And Feline and I ended up staying back there and talking for quite a while afterwards.
Yeah.
Didn't go to
as you
bed
do.
until 4. So, yep. Oh,
It happens.
it does, but good conversation.
I really needed to do like homework and stuff yesterday, and so of course I slept
Yeah,
instead.
So
that makes
still
sense.
feel like you haven't slept.
Yep, because I live in a torture chamber. I don't know if you guys knew this. My birds have timed it to any time that I'm about 45 minutes into sleeping. That's about when they start screaming. And then they do it every 30 to 40 minutes.
I just put some damn earplugs in.
Yeah, that doesn't work. I have earplugs that I put by my bed for when they wake me up at 3 a.m. and won't stop screaming, and it doesn't really work.
Nothing about this makes me want to ever have a bird ever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
They're
I'll
a
stick
lot.
with cats.
They're
I'll
a
stick
lot.
with cats.
Yeah.
They'll come and snuggle. I mean, they might attack my feet, but I can handle that.
I mean, they snuggle. It's just
Johnny.
they also sometimes pierce your lip. That's horrible,
Yep.
Johnny.
Or your face.
It's funny.
In general.
But yes,
Yeah.
it was fun, Feline. Thank you for coming to hang out. Yeah.
So, real quick before we get started, hello to Frog G, Flying Feline, some douche named Death Metal Hero. Sounds like an edgelord. Some other guy.
I was like this before they came up with the term edgelord, so whatever.
I didn't know if I would get you if you'd roll with it. You didn't roll with it. I'm
I stand in the
disappointed.
dark corner of the inn tavern,
With my hood up.
Smoking a cigar menacingly.
watching warily,
Petting a black
swirling
wolf.
my scotch.
sizing up the crowd.
Probably mostly smaller than
I don't
Kronos.
think I'd say any of that, but anyway.
Looking for vulnerabilities.
Oh my gosh.
I've always got a plan to kill everyone in the room.
What is up,
In
Ivy?
Minecraft.
What's up, Johnny? In Minecraft. Everything is in Minecraft. In
He
D&D.
said it, not me.
Fine.
All I said was Jason had to bail. He came back. He was promoting Frog G on Luke Stone's channel with Ink Spots last night. So,
Oh my gosh.
but yeah, he
Yes.
came back to hang out.
It's in my head.
These wounds, they will
will
not heal.
not heal.
I thought you were saying you had like lice or something.
Oh, in, not on. In my skin.
I know,
Lice
that's
doesn't
even
go in
worse.
your skin.
It's like the Star Trek 2 worm.
Woodrow!
Thought about Linkin Park forever.
I kind of figured he was always talking about like he feels like he's crawling in his own skin.
Yeah,
That's
it's
what
it
he's
is.
saying, yeah.
Yeah.
That's what he's saying.
Besides just being a douche. That's pretty usual.
Fuck y'all.
See, oh,
I go for the
y'all.
joke.
I need more sleep.
You guys go for the whining like bitches.
Oh boy.
I can't. Woodrow, are you
Yes.
ready to do the recap
To do the
while I
thing?
go? Yeah, do the thing while I go get my thing to keep the other thing cold.
Heard.
Yeah.
So, last time on Dice, Dames, and Dudes, the party discussed escaping the video game and who they would take with them when they left. Before figuring everything out, Ulysses contacted them, explaining a blockade had been placed over Horizon 4. Wanting to save their friends from whatever the High Crown was doing, they snuck through the blockade and landed in Susaria's grove. Susaria accompanied Kronos to Persine, helping them infiltrate Zanlin's labs and rescue the little scientists from the Elven Scions. Zanlin explains they are looking for Whisper, a genetically altered space hamster, and want him to dive back into his research, even if it's against his own will. Susaria uses some of her magic to send Xanilin to the rebel base, while the rest of them stay to rescue some citizens from the rest of the citizens from the High Crown. Dis and Bryn went deeper into the town, catching the guards' attention just outside the hangar. And that's the last we left off, is on Bryn's initiative, and I still have our initiative count over here, so we don't have to re-roll.
Oh, good, because I have no idea what it was.
Sweet.
You guys were hiding, well, you and Dis's shadow were hiding on either side of the door to the hangar. Dis was hiding deeper inside, and Kronos and Susaria were in Xanilin's labs, kind of looking across the open field towards the hangar.
I do remember this.
You ready, Shay?
Yes. Yay.
And I need to thank you. I was just going to take that down.
Also, real quick before we get into it, King League, thank you for your 15-month membership message. He says, I was going to save this for Friday, but fuck it. What's on the menu for adventures today?
Or death.
More death and destruction, and Bryn might be killing things, or us, who knows.
It's always
and hello to
either
Double Fire.
talking or death.
Pretty much.
Alright, so you guys are over here.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And we're over here.
Hello, some person.
So,
What's up, some person?
yeah, it was Bryn's turn, but I think
Double
you guys were holding your initiative for when the
Yeah.
troops walked in to ambush them.
I mean,
So-
what am I going to do? Jump out and be like, bah!
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
Ruin everything? No. I'm going to wait.
So the next initiative is Kronos, since you're holding, and you can see over that the troops look like they're kind of looking back at the door, like I mentioned last time, kind of like talking to each other or whatever, communicating. And they look like they're about to go in there and see what they hear. And then the other
Talking
two
about the ones
across
that are.
by the
like-
hangar doors. Yeah, by the other by
guy
Dis
and
and
this
Bryn.
guy.
Oh, okay.
The ones
So they're
across
about
from
to go
Drake-
inside. What about the other two that are right there? Yeah.
So they seem to be not looking through the stuff anymore and be looking over to the hangar.
Yay!
Oh, okay, and then those two down there in the residential area are going to. Okay, no, yeah. So so Kronos, it's actually still your turn. I was going to start moving people around. What do you want to do? Yeah.
I'm assuming that we have
Damn
told
question.
Kronos that we're trying to lure those two in here. As well.
Yeah,
So,
because
you know.
he is the one who keyed you into them noticing you. So you guys are,
we
definitely in
would like
communication.
him to not,
We
run
have
out
Battle
and
Network
attempt to
going.
save us.
Well, I'm more worried about the two across the road from the starport that are now looking over there as well.
I'm more
How
worried
far
about
away
that.
are they from me?
So those were like 40. Well, hexes were like 40.
Yeah.
weren't
So 40, 80.
160.
Yeah,
160.
about 160. The first one's like about 160 away from you.
160. Okay.
they? 160. The other one's 200. Lightning bolt them.
I'm getting ready
I
to throw my
mean-
necklace out the door.
Except
It's only
it's
like
only
100 feet. Yeah.
Yeah. I'd have to move and then.
That wouldn't work.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's,
Move.
you'd have to figure out how to,
Yeah. I mean, honestly, I'd like to fucking get behind them and surprise them.
Welcome to my world.
But I already used my teleportation spell, so I can't do that.
Well, and that's not a like a covered thing that they're in, is it? It's just
You
aren't
have
they just near like a truck or something?
so they're near like a little open kind of like building. So it's
Right.
like they moved a bunch of stuff in there and they're going through it. It looks like they took a bunch of the wares out of people's shops and moved it there. So it's just kind of like a little gazebo.
Like a pop-up
almost.
tent thing?
It's made from like ship parts of ships, so it's like an old ship bay that they've sort of propped up and uses like a little building, little storage.
So it does have top cover though?
Yes, it is covered at the
Okay.
top. Yeah. It's actually got 3 walls up too, so it's open facing the way where they're standing. That is open,
Okay.
almost like a storage unit.
Right.
These guys, so gunships, bam.
We should just have some person do the recaps. Last episode, the gang had some trouble while shopping and snuck into a lab to save a man's prized hamsters. What he does with them, we can't tell.
They're very large, though, so
Some
Well,
are.
Some
feel
are, some are.
sorry for him.
Some aren't.
Feel sorry for his booty.
Well, maybe it's like other anal beads. You need like multiple sizes.
Wow, Shay.
All right. I think that I'm going to cast invisibility, and then I want to move towards them, but I want to go off to the, I guess, the right side of them
Okay.
Can I ask a
to
question?
start
Yes,
flank.
you can.
Try to flank.
The ship above us,
Yeah.
is it doing all of its scans and everything based off of like actual just plain visibility, or is it doing it based off of something like body count?
It's just, no, it's similar scans to what you guys do. So they are trying to scan for
So we're
body
not, like,
temperature.
predator. That's
No,
I'm
it
like,
is.
are we like doing predator type shit?
Yeah.
Yeah, essentially, but magic and stealth like generators, they do block your like body heat
Okay.
and stuff. Yeah.
Okay.
It's not like our present day where you could.
I just
you know.
wanted to make sure before
Yeah.
leaving it out into the open.
They have been scanning for you, but you've been staying undercover, so they haven't been able to spot you, and they haven't been able to ping you because no one's seen you, and everyone who has a chance to see you has been killed before they actually seen anything. So they actually haven't been able to find you effectively, and they've been rolling with disadvantage. Would they have an advantage for something, but you've been giving them disadvantage, so they've been only rolling with 1 die, and my rolls have been pretty in your favor. Let's just say that.
Let's keep that going.
I smear
Okay.
mud all over Bryn just in case. How many 40-foot squares of movement are you trying to do so I can move you?
Well, I mean, my normal movement is 60, and I could get 120 if I use my full action, right?
Well, you used your action to go invisible.
Oh, that's right. Shit. Okay, so I can only move 60.
There's your
Yep.
60.
Fuck.
1 out and a
Dun,
half
dun.
over.
Dun, dun, dun,
1 out and a half over.
Yeah, 40 plus 20.
yeah, plus 20. You know, it just sounded funny.
Back.
Is there anything you want to use your bonus action for? You already had, and I don't know if you had anything else up. You didn't hex yet, I don't think, or
No.
anything like that. So
I haven't used any spirit shroud or anything like that either.
Okay, just wanted to make sure.
Yeah.
Excuse me. And I think the only bardic inspiration you gave was to Bryn
Yeah.
for
Yes.
that stealth check or whatever
And
it
I
was.
used
think.
it.
Yep, and it worked.
It helped.
And it works. That's the important part.
I mean, let me see. Bonus action.
I actually can't be that far from my shadow.
Fuck.
Oh yeah, because it's 40.
All right. Well, I guess that's
30.
really
Is
it.
Or meaning the hexes are 40.
Yeah.
dimension? I think dimension door is an action. Never mind.
Yeah, it is. It's a spell. It's an action. I was thinking about using it, and I've only got 1 of those left. Yeah, 1 action. So I can't cast invisibility
so
and then
slow.
use dimension door. So
Not in the same turn.
It's just
So-
a slow moving moment because there's so much space that we have to cover, and so it's like, I take my movement, and you go, "Eek," and you're like, okay,
yeah,
in 4 more turns I will be there.
seriously.
Just autopilot your ship to land on them while cloaked.
There you go, just smash
Right?
down on top
Just
of
smash
them.
them and skid back and forth to smear them. Yeah, like bugs. Yeah, I like this idea.
Oh, that's horrible.
Now you know why I carry
Okay.
my ship with me.
Question: before we move on,
Okay.
if I cast invisibility on myself, then hold the rest of my turn, then dimension door behind them, would I be able to do anything to them?
So you would be able to hold
has-
your. movement in your bonus.
In your
so yeah,
bonus.
no, it wouldn't.
So I would still not be able to do anything if I dimension doored behind them.
So if you would rather, instead of casting invisibility, because invisibility, in terms of the benefit, teleporting you and Suzaria to that area would probably be more beneficial than just casting invisibility. So if you would prefer to do that, you would get more movement. You wouldn't be invisible, but we would still have cover from the warship. As long as you didn't move out of that. Yeah, as long as you didn't move out of that hangar, and then you'd have your bonus and your movement still. So like you could, like say, as a bonus action, try to grab one, move into the hangar, and Suzaria could use her action to get another one, or a spell possibly to like block the area or something.
That I think is a much better. I like that idea much better.
Some person, why not open the door and throw a grenade through it? Well, some person, you see, that'd
We're
be
trying
one
to be
hell
a
of
little
throw.
stealthy here. So yeah,
could
okay.
throw
Let's
it
do that then.
I mean, you could
Not-
you could throw it at them. It's 200 feet to
Yeah.
be accurate.
60 feet is like the max, I think, for throwing stuff like that. But unless you have
Even
sniper or
with my
something
big
like that,
beefy
then you
strength,
can
I don't
double
think
it,
I
but-
can do 200 feet.
Yeah, I don't have spell sniper, so
Spell
boom.
sniper.
And yeah, you still have your bonus and your movement.
okay. And you said I could use my bonus to try to like snare one of them or something.
Yeah, if you want to like kind of grab one and try and use your movement, your bonus and your movement to grab one and move them back in, so they're not directly under the warship. Okay. Oh, again, bro.
Some person says I thought you were dimension dooring right behind somebody. That was the original idea. We have since shifted. And then Frog G says nothing says stuff like a concussive.
Concussion grenade.
Right? Hey, if they're all unconscious, that's still stealthy.
Knock,
Okay.
knock.
They don't know what happened.
If they're all unconscious,
If
let me
The
let
big-
me show
big-
you how
big
many
if.
people are on this map.
the other ones don't know what happened. That's like really far away.
I
They
mean,
just
not
hear
to mention the
something.
big warship up above us as well.
We have to be like an asteroid-sized grenade.
So give me an athletics roll, is what you're rolling.
All right. Athletics.
Uh-oh, these are really good, and I'm already done with one. We're only 26 minutes in.
Eat some bread.
I have. I've had a roll and a half.
That would be
A roll and a
23,
half.
14 plus 9.
14 plus 9. Wow, okay, he
23.
rolled a 19 on the die, but their strength is actually not there. They're more dexterous based, so you actually just grab them and just yank them in, like grab by the front of the power armor, and just yank them under the hangar real quick, and the warship doesn't seem to spot you. And that'll be the end of your turn, and it goes to the
What about the
warship
second
now.
one?
So the warship goes. I need everyone for this, because this is like the layer action kind of is how I'm running this. Everyone go ahead and give me either perception or survival checks.
Oh, let's see.
Or insight, actually. Insight could work too. I could get information from it. You could get information from that as well.
I mean, I'll take insight since I've got.
I'll take survival.
I mean, at perception is a plus 12 anyway, so I guess that's an even 30, a dirty 30, 18 plus 12.
Dirty 30.
Dirty 30, yo.
there's no other way to get a 30, but I'll take it.
Yeah. I mean, 18 plus 12.
Natural 30.
Right.
Nat 30. I got
You're not supposed to roll a D10 too.
I got a 19.
19.
Yay.
And then dis.
A
I think
19
my
plus
survival's
16.
11.
Okay.
Oh.
So. Oh, dis. So you can only really see this from kind of like slit bay windows above you in the hangar, and same with you, Bryn. But there's sort of like this change in the feeling for you, Bryn. Like the scenery or the pressure has sort of changed on the battlefield. Kronos and Dis, you guys notice that the gunships, or at least a few of them, seem to be moving now, and from when they were just kind of stationary holding the blockade, 4 of them seem to be dropping elevation towards Persine. Suzaria's turn. I did her roll already. Oh, what was the spell I've decided to use? It was an attack. It is, what's it called?
Ah!
Sandwich.
Oh, no, Thorn Whip, right? Well, 10 feet close. Yeah, Thorn Whip. So it is 4d6 damage, which these are minions, so I don't think it's gonna. Yeah, that's a lot of damage. It's 18. So as you kind of grab the other elfin power armor and yank it under the hanger, a whip comes out of Susaria's wrist that kind of is like a vine with thorns and wraps around the power armor of the other Scion, pulls him in and begins to grow in the suit and sort of just strangle it. And then it disconnects from her arm and just continues the vine crawls into the power armor and you can see it just like goes limp and falls over.
So that dude died.
Yeah, that guy's dead.
He died.
Right on.
Okay.
Can she drag
By
him
the
to
way.
cover, please?
Delicious.
She did. She moves at 10 feet with Thorn Whip.
So good.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
So
fucking good.
Kronos pulled one undercover, and she also pulled one undercover. And then that is.
Oh yeah, Woodrow was
Before it
playing.
wraps around to a new turn, can you let me know?
Yeah. It's about to be a new turn after this action, which is the troops. So the two that were there, bang. The two that are next to you guys walk in, and that'll be your moment to. You guys both get your turns. And then, as part of your movement, Bryn,
Yes.
you can kind of like get behind, like come out behind one and shut the door. Because technically, as part of movement, you can interact with an object like opening or shutting a door, stuff like that.
Yes.
So you can shut the door behind them and then
Well,
go
that's
to work.
happening.
Yeah,
That is clearly
Um,
happening.
that's not gonna
And I'm
affect your
still
action economy.
raged, right?
Yeah,
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 I'm
you
still
still
raged.
you're still going.
So I got
Yeah,
that
you got
fucking
your spark
zapper
plug.
thing.
Yeah.
Yep, box rage zapper.
I'm fucking
that you
volting
made.
it up over here, like, I'm so mad.
It's really just like a door
angry.
buzzer.
Yeah, it's like the little handshake thing. I'm like, oh, that pisses me off, and I just stay mad.
But they're called joy buzzers.
There's no joy here.
They're
There's a
not
rage
fun.
buzzer.
Yes, angry buzzer.
So Dis did
Dis-
hide, and Dis does technically get to go first. Bryn didn't hide, so when they walk in, both of them almost immediately turn and see Bryn. But with your reaction,
Hold
you technically get to act first.
I want them to walk in, and then I'm just sitting there holding the giant axe, and they just see my hand go.
You go,
"Shit." I'm like, hi. Before anything else happens,
Yeah.
it's a big old smile and my axe dripping with blood. Like, ready for this. Dis, did you want to go first, or do I just start wailing?
First.
Wait, you? Okay.
Me.
Me.
I'm waiting.
31.
31 hits.
Okay.
And with sneak attack, you don't have to roll unless you want to, because this is a minion.
No.
Okay, yeah. So Dis, you sort of either the shadow or you sort of slides up behind one that turns, but that's behind the one that noticed Bryn and just like knocks them out. And there's the one who's just staring at Bryn still, and you still have your other attack.
I'm just like this, like, stop. Just waiting.
And, 29.
29 hits, and with your pluses and the amount of dice you're rolling, I know there's no sneak attack, but you still kill them. So
So I just go, aw, they didn't
And as the
wanna
second one
play."
drops, I'm just like, you ready? You can still hit him. He's right there.
And I just look at this. I'm like, it's fine. Hit that. I was like, I'm fine. It's good.
I just hit you.
I know. I'm
and
Just hit the little buzzer, zap myself, and get a little bit pissed again. I'm like, it's
So it's
totally
not-
fine.
it's technically not back up to Dis's new turn because you took those two off. However, the two that are in the bazaar move out to that little road that's right there and watch that, and they meet up with the other two. Those four sort of gather and meet up.
Listen here, you fucking pussies. Why are you gathering together?
Because a bunch of their nodes are blinking out of existence. They need to figure out why. And then the two that are down here are going to start making the best way, which is just double movement for them, which is a 60, so like Kronos, so it's still just as much as Kronos can move. They move closer to Xanland's labs. That's where they seem to be moving towards.
Uh-oh.
And then the gunships don't move any closer because they move on the warship's turn. And then it's back to Dis. But you can see that they're sort of gathering. And you haven't noticed any of the other NPCs you guys were here for. There was some residential people in that area down there, but it sounds like they have people in the bazaar.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah. But yeah, then it goes back to, your turn, Dis.
So where we are in that hangar is connected to the other side, right? Like there's
there's a big hallway and technically
That's what
a
I
door.
thought.
Yeah. You can get.
Okay.
Yeah. There you go.
I found the
Oh,
map.
yeah, that.
And the other ship is still there, but the one with the T in it is not, because that was Renage's ship.
Yeah.
But yeah, still looks like that though.
I don't think I can make that disappear.
You can't. It's good. I'm just letting you know that it's not there for now, before someone tries to steal it.
Before you get any bright
Yes.
ideas about trying to swipe this shit, I just want to, yeah.
It doesn't exist. You can't take it.
We have to carry people back somehow. I'm
Yeah.
going to move into the other... Well, first of all, there was shit in this hangar that he was looking through.
Yeah.
On my way
so,
by that shit, I want to see if it's like anything good or if it's just junk.
So most of the stuff in here is like, so everyday utensils and tools kits for like adventuring and stuff like that. So like you have data pads, you have exploring gear, you have mining equipment, like for mining and excavation and spelunking and that kind of stuff. And then you also have like blasters, little personal shields that are just +2 to armor. They're not like even really sealable vacuum shields. They're just for like personal protection, walking around city. There's some armor, but it's not like power armor. It's just like flak vests type stuff like that, like little vests you could wear that are 13 plus dex, so they're like small light armor, kind of like a breastplate or something like that. And then
Just random shit we could probably give to the NPCs before we leave them and get out of here.
yeah, if you wanted to, you could outfit them with some stuff. There's a couple blaster pistols, pulse rifles, stuff like that.
Yeah, I think giving NPCs shit so they could defend themselves, considering we don't know if we're going to get in an actual firefight or not. So far, we're doing okay, but...
And then I'm going to double move as far as I can towards this other hangar
Okay.
and just see what's in there.
At first glance, it seems to be similar stuff, but you haven't done like a deeper search or anything. But it just seems to be more stuff from either the shop or that has been taken out of ships to be sold or that has been traded here.
You know my weakness. Every time you say "seems to be,"
Hey, there's random charts for a reason, and people make rolls. I roll. You never know. There might be nothing.
Might be
It's a good
nothing.
chance there's-
There might be something.
So, since I didn't do anything on my turn, could I just double move towards the other door that they're gathering behind?
Yeah.
Because
You
all
could.
I did was smile and be snarky while they died,
you mean like here?
and shut the door near me.
This map is so problematic. You mean
Oh yeah, this
like
one's I think just like a flat.
Wherever it is, so this map has me confused. Where are the baddies?
like over here.
Yeah, they're like at that corner, but they're technically just off the map. If you want to copy and paste them or throw them on there, you can. Oh, here we go.
Okay.
All right. So you walked on that side first glance, and then yeah, Bryn, it is your turn. I know you're just following, but if you want to make any like searches or anything through here, you can make some. You can make a check or something like that.
I mean, is there anything to look at?
The fuck did
Yeah,
they-
there's all kinds of crates, and there's like weapons in some of them. Some of them there's like adventuring equipment. Holy crap!
They're so big.
They're so blurry.
It's because they got super shrunk.
Nobody cares.
Super shrunk.
Can barely see them.
Yeah, they're essentially pogs. Giant pogs.
I miss Pogs.
I don't think I ever knew how to actually play pogs.
I
think
used
I
to
just-
take all the kids' Pogs and I got in trouble.
Really?
I was better at the game than everybody else. Their parents got mad at me. Anyway,
I'm thinking
yeah, sure, I'll
Kirby
do some
Cesario.
checks.
Yeah.
I'll do some checks. Why not? As I'm moving towards, I'm gonna move up to where the door is, but I'm not going to. I'm gonna be off to the side of it.
Okay. In case they come in.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
just ready. But yeah, I'll do some checks. What do I gotta do?
So as you're walking out of the place that Dis searched, although I don't think did you roll Dis when you searched, or did you just say you went through this stuff, right?
Yeah, I didn't roll.
Okay, that's what I
Yeah,
thought.
no.
I just want to be sure.
You want me to roll?
Well, usually when you search stuff, you roll. You just kind of say, "What do I see?" So I told you generic stuff. Yeah.
33, because I rolled a nat 20 and have a 13.
Oh, nice. Go, Bryn. Go ahead and roll.
What do I add to it?
It's going to be your investigation.
I also rolled a nat 20,
Yes!
but I have a +0.
Okay, hold on. Let me roll a d4 for that one.
But I rolled a nat 20.
Yay! Much better here than on attack.
Yeah, it's fine. It's good. I'm glad that I did it on a random search.
So, Bryn,
It'll be fine. Yes.
you find... Remember, we were just talking about this, actually, how far you could throw a grenade. The max you could throw a grenade accurately is 20 feet.
Oh.
Inaccurately, I think, is like 60 feet or something like that, but there's like
Okay.
all kinds of things that can go wrong. And then if you want to get it further than that, you have to get something called the six-pack attack, which you happen to find, which it holds 6 grenades of your choice. Yeah, and it launches them 120 feet.
Oh, fuck yes.
And Dis, you find a gun. As you're looking through there, you're like, oh, I've never seen this gun before. It's pretty big. You start taking it apart. And on the side, you see Brute Dynamics, which you know is the same gun that is Kronos' AK was made from. And it says Long Spear .50 BD on the side. You have
50 caliber big dick.
Big Daddy. No, just kidding. It's just Brute Dynamics. It's a Brute Dynamics 50 caliber round.
Is there
That'll put some
ammos?
holes in fuckers.
You get the sense by looking at it with a natural 20 investigation already. She can clearly see the enemy about to attack.
That's accurate. That's about what Brim would do. I'd be like, they're going to attack us.
You think that this was specifically made to penetrate like armor and vehicles and hit things inside of what's behind armor. So if someone's hiding behind armor, this is
Fancy.
supposed to reach out and still touch them. But yes,
Reach out and touch me.
Oh, that.
these are two...
Ooh.
Damn
Go
it.
ahead.
Damn it, Luke.
You're welcome.
I love the idea of this with my eye.
Earworm.
Because
Yeah,
I'm just
it's-
thinking Ghost in the Shell, the guy Saito, who has the cybernetic eye that interfaces with his sniper rifle to be able to,
Yeah.
yeah,
That's awesome.
to reach out and death someone.
Touch faith.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Your personal Jesus is coming via the large ass bullet.
Yeah, so as you guys are kind of going, you find those two things.
I take that.
Yeah, I clearly take the 6-pack.
And Bryn moves...
Why would I not take a 6-pack attack? That's awesome.
And then, so it would be Kronos, your turn, back to the hexagon map.
Oh my gosh. Woodrow, you just gave me an idea. I need to make a t-shirt that has 6 grenades where a 6-pack would be, and it needs to say 6-pack attack. I'm sorry. Okay, I had to get it out. We're good.
And I can
so
see it.
do I
Drawing
still have a bad guy wrapped up, I guess?
Yeah, he's still technically alive. You have him grappled, though.
Should
All right,
probably
can I
show him.
just snap
You
his
roll-
neck? Just
Oh,
Yeah,
technically,
that'd
I
be great.
I didn't have you roll, but could you roll in athletics or acrobatics? Or no, athletics. Because he rolled, but he rolled a 3 on the die plus 0, so I don't think he's going to get out. But you could roll in that. Well, what's your plus? What's your athletics plus?
+9.
Yeah, never mind. You don't have to roll.
I
That's what I was
gonna
right.
say,
Yeah.
if his plus is anything
Oh, yeah.
like my plus.
Ogre gauntlets. That's right.
Yep.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yep.
I thought you were strong. I just couldn't remember why.
I thought you
Um,
were strong. I just couldn't remember if you were strong.
Yeah. Yeah, the
he
ogre
juices.
gauntlets have come in very handy.
Thank fuck, dude, because...
Yeah.
He's a skeleton. He would have to juice to be strong.
Skull face, but yes. Yeah, I want to dispose of this guy as quickly and quietly as possible.
Yes. Do that.
So I mean, I
Keep
don't
your hand
know.
over your mouth
You,
while
you
rip
could
the
just make an
text.
attack if you want.
I mean,
If you wanna make an
I can stab him with my scythe.
Yeah, or you can make an athletics check. If you want to just Arnold Schwarzenegger this dude and break his neck, give me an athletics check.
All right.
Put your hand
Rip
over
off
his mouth
his
and then
jaw.
just take your scythe and cut his head
I don't.
clean off.
That
Oh,
there
that's
would
a
have to
fucking
be a
19.
Oh.
19 plus
Ew.
9.
Okay, so go ahead and roll me 2d12.
2d12. 1d12. 2d12.
Some person. Oh, that's awesome.
So we got a 12, and we've got a 4. So 16.
Plus 9, right? That's your strength?
Yeah.
Or what? Or sorry, your strength.
Plus 4. So,
Oh, so plus 4. So
plus
20?
4, so 12 plus 4 is 16, plus another 4 is
20.
20.
20. So as you sort of grab him right by the power armor, as you're pulling him in and hold him there, you sort of turn off the power armor hood, right? So the helmet, it kind of folds back, and you just grab under the jaw and twist to the side and pull back until you hear all the bones vertebrae separate.
on your
Just
HUD. It
kinda
pops up. That was not a proper chiropractic adjustment.
Oh, and then Bryn just has a ew.
Remember that the next time we're, breaking chicken bones.
Ew.
Gristle.
On that note,
Yeah.
I like setting things on fire and slicing them in half. I don't like listening to bones break. It's gross.
Okay, so we're
Screams
still
from
undercover there. How far the ones that are walking up our direction from the residential area? How far away are they?
They're far.
Yeah, I know. I want to know how much time I have.
They're like 260 feet or something, or 280
They
feet.
can move like
320.
a block
Oh,
or
320.
something at a time.
Yeah,
Yeah, a block and a half.
yeah.
Um,
They got the same movement I do.
Yeah. And it looks like they're going into Zanlin's labs, and you know that there's dead bodies in there.
Oh, fuck
I thought we
balls.
stuffed them all in the bathroom.
Yeah, but they're still in
Yeah.
the
But they're
bathroom.
still stuffed in
Yeah.
the bathroom in there. It's not like they're going to go in and be like,
Like if they
Lock
go
all
in
is
and they
empty. Let's
open
not
the
check any of
bathroom,
these
we're
rooms.
fucked.
But I put the occupied sign on the bathroom
do not disturb. They're like, oh shit, we got to come back later.
and
we
created
can't-
Oh,
we can't
a,
open this
someone's
door.
taking a massive dump.
I also cast stink cloud inside so that they
Oh
would
my
be
gosh, Sly.
So it smells just terrible in there.
Yes.
What's up, Corey?
What's up,
What are you
Corey?
doing?
The food on this planet
up?
is very rich,
Oh my god.
and the water sources not so clean.
Oh.
Right. Potable water is not really a thing around here.
Oh.
All right.
So Suzaria looks at you, and she kind of holds out her hand, and you can see that she's got like different jewelry that she wears. On one of them, she pulls like one of these beads out. She goes like, "Well, it's time to start using resources. If you need to move again, just let me know. I can copy that spell with this. I just have to use it. These beads."
Oh, the dimension door?
Yeah, she basically can copy spells, but she has to break the beads
Nice.
to do it.
Okay.
hear very faintly through
While
the
we're in this
telepathic
little area, I want to what's around. I want to investigate to see what kind of junk they've got around here. Is there
Give me
anything
an
useful around us?
Give me an investigation check.
A net.
16. Where did it go? Investigation plus 6. Oh wait, I have advantage on that. Let me roll another die.
Come on,
See
get
what
a
it
nat
says.
20. Be
Okay,
with
no,
the cool
that
kids.
one was a fucking 2, so we're not going to
Well,
use that.
that's not a nat 20.
No, that's not
That's
an nat
part of
20.
it.
I'll take the 16 plus 6 then. So
20.
22.
Two. So you find two things with the 22.
Okay.
You don't know where it came from, but someone has been tampering with a gravity slammer, and there's it's a gravity slammer that looks like it has been tampered with. So there's that.
Oh, wait, you said Gravitron, and I thought Ratchet and Clank, and that little
Yeah,
thing
right.
that they throw out that like is the little disco party that causes everyone in the perimeter to dance.
See, I
They
saw
called
the
something close to
carnival ride. It looks like a flying
The
saucer,
Gravitron,
the
yeah.
Gravitron. Yeah.
That's what I made
Right.
your
Oh.
gravity engine off of. That's
Nice.
why it's called a gravitron.
Nice, I love it. All right, so this was a modified gravity slammer.
Yeah, it's been tampered with. It's a tampered with one, so you don't know what exactly has been done to it. You
Oh,
can
so they
investigate that
unlocked
later.
it for you.
or
Like a
it
cell
could
phone.
just, blow up in my face if I try to use it. So I'm going to investigate that later.
But you also find,
Mm-hmm.
I think, was it Osnia? Let me just double check. The ammo make. Yes, Osnia's, you find her equipment and stuff, like the stuff you saw in her shop for like making the ammo and stuff, and you also find some of the cartridges for the BFG you had her make, like the models for it and stuff like that are in some of this equipment that's over here. You also see some of the Leonin's power armor over here.
Oh no, that means they've already gotten to them and taken their shit. I send that knowledge over to Dis and Bryn.
You take shit with
They've
you.
already started. They've already found some of our friends
Can
that
you
we were
take the
trying to
shit
save.
with you
so.
through the dimension door?
What now?
Can you take
Can you
shit
just-
with you?
Yes.
You can also put it in his bag.
Yeah. So I'll just grab that stuff. And put whatever I can into my bag of holding.
So you
Yeah,
guys,
anything you're ready.
if you remember,
Yeah.
last session we went over this, and you guys had
Nope.
filled and stuffed your bags of holding with power armor from the elves you were going to disconnect from their network and use somehow. And I explained that if you can take, however much,
No,
but
I
you're going
thought
to
that
fill up.
I thought that they filled it to just before, like.
Exactly, but now you want to put
Yeah.
more power armor
you
and more
can't put
equip.
more power
Got
armor
you.
in there.
Got you.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
at capacity for power armor. Understand?
For its at capacity, period.
Oh, I
Yeah.
didn't know that you guys filled them up all the way like that.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm throwing some more stuff out of my sack.
What are you throwing out of your sack, Si?
A big mirror.
I have a whole bunch of rubber
Tinderbox.
chickens for some reason. Mousetrap.
Well,
throwing out my
okay, so
poisons.
the elven power armor that I have in my bag of holding, can I take that out and grab the gear from our friends?
Instead, you
So-
want to do a reversal, so you
Wow.
grab Leonin's power armor and the BFG research stuff.
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
I want to take
Or-
that because I think that will be more useful, especially when we find our friends.
Good point.
Gotcha.
And I can leave the elven power armor there
Yep.
in the pile of junk.
Well, and who knows
Gotcha.
if we get all the guys, we might be able to loop them back and actually put people in it.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then they
but
can just wear
just in
it.
case shit goes sideways and we don't get a chance to go back to that little building, I want to make
It's
sure I
better to
grab
have
this shit
the-
now.
Yeah, if you investigate, and just from being in the Leonin's shop, Simbo's shop, you know that his power armor is custom and probably better than the elven stuff. All the elven stuff isn't bad.
Right.
Right.
Let's see.
65 out of 85
Listen,
pounds of
I've
what
been
I'm
playing
holding
Elden
is
Ring. I
my
know about
armor.
this upgrading thing. Get the good armor. All right, so Osnia's gear, BFG, ammo, research. You said, and cartridges.
Yeah, and then whatever else you can put in your hold with your carrying capacity. So if you want to take a crate of stuff and just hold it when you teleport, you can technically still do that if it's within your carrying capacity. So you can take more than you can fit in your bag of holding and stuff, because you can just start piling stuff in your arms or whatever in a bag or
Okay.
some shit.
So yeah,
Accurate.
Don't forget Ramen's T-Rex.
Fucking. Oh my gosh, you did
She tried
take
to
part
re-
of the T-Rex.
I mean,
forgot
it had a
about
piece of
that.
my ship in it. That's why it had to die. It
Yeah,
started
Isn't-
it, damn it.
Wait, isn't one of its claws or teeth what I was making the hilt of Axiom?
That was the dragon.
That was the dragon.
Oh, that was the
Yeah,
dragon.
that was the
that's
dragon.
right.
That's where I
That
got my
wasn't the
wings from.
T-Rex. Yeah. Got you.
And all right, yeah, and I'll grab a crate, and then we can teleport back to Zalnan's lab.
Oh, you want to go back to Zalnan's lab and basically ambush them? Is what you're going for?
I don't want
Okay.
them finding those dead bodies and
Heard.
I would have
letting.
suggested.
Okay. No, I just want to make sure.
Yeah,
Hide by the front door. It's really fun when you get to shut the door, and they're shocked to see you.
mm-hmm.
But you don't have a
Works
disc
for me.
to kill them while they stare at you, so
No,
you might have
but
to actually kill them.
you know, I'm sure that we can take care of them.
I'm sure you'll be fine.
The ships move in closer, like the gunships are moving in closer. You think next
Bring
round
it, bitches!
they will be able to land? Then Suzaria teleports you guys to Zanlin's lab. Boom. Troops move. So on that map that you're on right now, Diz, those guys are going to be just outside the door. They're not coming in just quite yet, but they are right. They're right there, and they seem to be like kind of like looking at each other, but you can't make out any sort of communication.
They're gonna make out.
Yeah, they're all about to start kissing. It's
knew
very
it.
tense. They're all scared. They don't know what's happening. Let's see.
So this is their natural reaction.
Secret
Yeah.
release. Yeah.
I'm
They are
terrified.
elves.
Kiss me. I'm
They
so
are elves.
scared.
Is that
Kiss
what you
me.
said?
Yeah.
You racist bastard. I mean, you're not wrong.
No. This didn't say you inaccurate bastard. They just simply said you were racist. Doesn't mean it's not true.
I'm nervous.
I'm nervous.
How dare you say these horrible and accurate things?
Are you looking at what I'm doing on the map?
You can
You fucking dork.
once you're
Stop
done doing whatever the fuck that is, you can go back to the other map and move the other troops up, whatever their space or whatever. And then if you guys are just waiting in position for them to do their thing, let's see.
I mean,
you guys will have another round to prepare if you want to do anything, like
I have-
casting spells or.
So
Yeah.
okay.
Hold on. Based on where the ship is in the sky,
Mhm.
because obviously this is two-dimensional, so I'm trying to get an
Yeah,
idea.
yeah.
With the elevation of this, plus any of the line of sight blockiness of any of this, can it actually see these guys visually?
Yes. Yeah. Have you seen what a camera looks like from an AC-130 and stuff like that?
Yeah, but I also isn't the Bazaar covered?
It is, but there's also feeds from all the gunships that are in the area too. So it's got multiple angles. It's not just from that one thing.
Oh.
It's also got satellites. Yeah. So it has whatever it wants to see that's outside. It can see. Because it's
I was
7,000 feet, like almost directly above you. It's off a little ways, but not too much.
I was gonna go out and meet them.
Yeah, no, they can. See.
You can. You yeah.
Don't do that.
Well, I mean-
do the old throw a
Give-
can down the hallway and see if they come in through the door.
Give me a survival check.
I have no survival.
Wait, can I
Leroy
do a survival
Jenkins.
check?
Yeah, you can do.
assist me.
I'll assist you.
I do have survival.
What's your survival?
It's +6. I rolled a 12 +6.
Okay.
So 18. You're fairly certain that if you went out to meet them, that yes, you'd get spotted. But you do know they already know something's going on here. So their attention has been diverted from the search to whisper to searching on like whatever's going on in the area. So if you starting ship might not be the biggest problem, and you don't think they're gonna fire on you from the warship. The problem with them seeing you is mainly getting away once they know where you are. But yeah, so that's up to you. That's the information you can kind of gather,
Well,
or that you would instinctively know.
I'm going to ask this question of my instincts then.
Mhm.
If we attack, say a spell was cast, and then after that happened, we re-stealth, they would know where we were, but not where we are, right?
Correct. Yeah.
So, I guess then my question becomes, are all these guys in a line? Did I get them in a line?
For the purposes of this, they were all kind of standing. So, like, let's see, those two are there. The others, at least you can get at least three of them in a line because they would be standing. Those two, and then 2 more behind them. So there'd be 2 more behind one of those guys, kind of in a single file line.
Okay. Well, let me read my spell for a second. I wonder which one this will be. What moves in a line, Luke?
Moonbeam, lightning.
100
what other
feet
ones?
long.
Chain lightning is technically a line. It just moves.
I mean, do I really want to waste?
Ooh, I forgot to make this check, and of course. I'm gonna move this dice. This dice is going in dice jail.
We did that last time. Grim, what do you think? Attack or wait?
Oh, it's up to you. They already know that we're here, so
I know it's up to
it just means that we'd have to hotfoot it if they actually spot you, as opposed to them still not knowing where we are in this giant area, which obviously has its appeal.
If the door suddenly opens and then lightning kills 3 of them, I think they're going to know where we are.
Then a
The
fourth
door
one
just
will be on
malfunctioned. It's
alert.
an over voltage. Yeah, it's totally what it was.
Well, so if you do that and the door pops open, if the door pops open, lightning kills 3 of them, I could theoretically grab the 4th one and pull him in here because he's just on the other side of the door. Right? Because you're doing those 3 that are in a straight line.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So the one that's off to the left, right by the door, would be the only one that wouldn't get hit.
Yeah. Couldn't you
Okay,
swing
well
at
then
the
I can
same
just
time?
grab him, pull him in here, and kill him, and then they still won't really know where we are unless they happen to be looking at the lightning bolt area.
Well, I'm saying the ships.
That's what I'm saying, is unless the ships are actively paying attention to that lightning bolt area, then they may not see it. And even
Work. They're gonna.
They might detect a power spike.
well, then they'll detect a power spike.
Ah, fuck this. We're going loud.
Let's do it.
We're going loud.
All right.
All right.
Whew, okay.
I like that sound.
Moose
it's
beam.
really reassuring.
Man, have you seen the size of a moose, Frog G? Those moose are huge.
They're scary.
Just send a raging moose at somebody? That'd be fucking
you know that-
terrifying. You kidding me?
Did you know that moose can dive?
Uh-huh.
So you could if you're diving, if you're scuba diving around, you can actually run into a moose if you're in the right area.
Uh-huh.
Terrifying.
Moose versus shark.
Fucking horrifying.
This has
Yeah.
so much to do with the attack I was in the middle of before you both started
Yes.
talking.
It does.
I want to
It
thank you
does.
both.
You're
You're
very
welcome.
welcome. Continue.
So
I have
3.
Bryn yank open the door and cast. Go
Okay.
ahead.
So, the first one, the way they're kind of standing by the door, they're all technically shifted over 1, but it doesn't matter. You don't gotta move them. The first one, as you kind of point your hand out, sees it and kind of steps to the side and moves, recognizing the arcane sigils forming. But the 2 behind get roasted with a 5 and a 10 on the dice. A nat 20 though means he evades, and with evasion he takes no damage. So there is that. There is 2 left then, and
Can I
that
grab both?
you have 2 attacks, so you actually can make 2 athletic checks and attempt to pull them inside.
Do I pull him inside or do I just hit him? This.
Pull them inside.
All right.
Because your grapple is your attack, so we don't want the dead bodies. Well, I mean, there are technically 2 roasting dead bodies right out in the middle.
Right. So 18 plus 9, so there's 27 for the first one.
Okay, and then your pluses are gonna kill him. So
Then
what?
1.
Oh,
1 plus 9,
okay.
so it's 10.
Yeah, 10 actually. The 10 misses. So the first one you swing down, and that was the guy who saw the lightning coming. You're just like, oh yeah, you saw that, but you didn't see this. Boom, take him out. Go to swing at the other guy who sees that and sort of steps back.
So I whip him.
Yeah, you used your movement, but you do have a third attack because you downed an opponent technically with your raging and stuff. So, from your great weapon master, I mean.
Okay.
So you have a third
So
attack.
we're just gonna try again
Yeah.
to grab his ass and pull him inside.
And you guys still have movement, so you can each grab one of them and pull. Well, Bryn can actually do both with her strength.
Okay. Well, so that was a 17 plus 9, so a 26.
Yep. Yeah, it hits an 18. So
So does that count as my movement or as my action?
No, that's your bonus action. So it's your action to attack twice. You missed once. Then your bonus action,
Gotcha.
since you dropped an opponent, you get an extra attack. And so you still have movement, and as part of movement, you can interact with an object. So you can grab both of their ankles because they're dead and just kind of like yank them in. But there is still the smoking piles of power armor out there.
And I still have my movement.
Yes, you do.
All right. I'm going to... Oh, shit, oh, shit, oh, shit.
And you still have your bonus action.
And my bonus action... Well, if I can carry them. What's their dead weight?
They're probably about, well, with all the power armor, it's made to be light. Like 340, probably. With them together.
30 times my strength score. 30 times 16. And you said how much?
330, being generous.
For their
That's
totals?
Yeah.
Each or both?
Both.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, I can get them. And can I...
They're elves. Elves weigh less, plus it's mithril power armor, so it's not like fucking orcish power armor or anything.
And bonus action, bam, back inside. Since I can do that for 90 feet. Bam, bam,
Bye, Frog G.
Take it easy, Frog G. Thanks for hanging out, man.
bam. Alright. Yay!
Yay!
What's your...
Cover our
just
tracks.
out of curiosity, what's your max carry weight?
480.
480? Nice.
Yeah, because strength 16.
I was just curious. I've never really gone too in depth into the carry weights. I always just glance at it.
Max carry. No,
We did it because you also you double yours after you do that because of your size.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was
That's
like
the only
5,
reason I knew that it
6.
was on the chart, so...
Yeah, it's like 6 something or some shit.
Yeah, it's something crazy because I'm at a plus 18 strength.
So it's what, 18 times 4, or what was it, times 5?
It's a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I'm slightly
so that
buzzed. I
is-
have not drank in a while.
Dis and Bryn. So Kronos, you're technically next.
Okay.
If you go back to the next map, the other map, real quick. Let me
Sorry.
see. I need to see something. You're good. Oh, nice. Okay, they can actually make it there. So they're basically gonna be walking up to the door. This turn, Kronos.
Okay.
If you want to ambush them or wait, you can. It's up to you.
So are they basically making it right up to the outside of the door?
Mm-hmm.
Good question.
Sneezes.
I mean, kind of feel like you should just
Wait.
eat 'em.
Are you gonna yeet them?
I don't know. I feel like they need to die, but I don't want to be spotted.
Well, I mean, we managed.
Mm-hmm.
No, we don't know that.
Yeah,
The
you
ship
don't
hasn't
know
had its
that.
turn yet.
Kinda. It's fine.
Um,
Sure, it's fine.
Yeah.
If nothing else, they'll have to split their attack.
Yes. Their huge weapon pods mounted on the sides of their ship will have to...
Trying to give him courage.
Oh.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm. It's funny because
Always
I'm
hold
usually
your
the
turn.
one that's doing things very loudly
Uh-huh.
instead of.
I'm normally the one that's like tripping and ruining all of our sneak shit. So this is oddly gone well, and it's weird. It's like
Thank you for ruining it. I
do we do
appreciate
stealth?
all you guys. I really do.
All right.
No problem.
I think I think that I will wait until they come in into the lab, and then ambush them then.
Okay.
Just in case. Just in case they saw, just in case the eye in the sky saw what happened over there. I don't want to draw their attention back over here.
Gotcha.
Well, especially because we still have Zalman in there, right? Like waiting.
No, he's gone.
He's
Oh,
gone.
that's right. That's
Yeah.
right. He did go. Okay.
Yep.
Thank goodness, because I was like,
Yeah,
"Fuck!
they-
If we're still babysitting, I'm gonna be pissed."
Yeah,
Yeah,
they've
no,
been
we
double
got him
moving
outta
there.
here first thing.
Yeah, they've been double moving there the whole time, so they're definitely trying to get back and figure out where Zanlin is now that they can't get in contact with like any of their people. Now that they're all just disappearing and blinking out of existence, which to them seems like a rebellion or like some of their people are rising up. So, warships. If you want to go ahead and there's a folder on that map that is hidden. If you want to go ahead and unhide it, should be at the bottom. If this is the new map that I put in there.
It is.
Yeah.
A lot of hidden.
Oh, so see how those eyes are kind of black? If you could go up to or not black, but like grayed. Yeah, there we go.
Ugh.
On
a lot
the
of people.
initiative 20, 4 gunships land on that
Fuck.
side of Persine, and troops
Fuck off.
on their turn will begin moving out. Technically, those troops aren't there; they're just standing on the bays. And then they seem to be like in war mode, meaning full move, which is dash as a bonus, double move as a action, and so they're moving 90 feet. And then
Fucking
it goes to Suzaria's turn. She looks at you holding another, like plucking another bead off, and goes, "We waiting?" And she kind of just like looks at you, looks at them. Okay. So she's holding her bead use until you deal with the guards. Troops, they move into the Zanlin's lab, so you get your 2 attacks and your bonus if you want to do anything with your bonus. So if you want to like hex one or something, you can if you want to use it here. And then yeah.
Let's see. Bonus action.
We'll deal with that first.
Let's see. I will actually go ahead and use my bonus action to cast Spirit Shroud.
Okay, good. Good choice.
Yeah. And let's see, where are you? The buttons don't seem to be working on my sheet today. Is anybody else having issues with that, or is it just me?
Mine let me cast.
Are you
That's
sure
the
you're
only
logged
thing.
in?
Yeah, I'm logged in.
That's
It
the
made
only
me
time
log
that
in.
I've had that happen is when I wasn't logged in.
So, where are you?
What are you looking for now? Spirit Shroud? Okay.
Yeah, Spirit Shroud. Okay. And okay, so yeah, I'll go ahead and I guess attack the with my vibration scythe. $19 on the die plus 11, so is that a dirty 30 as well?
19 plus 11, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And then
Have you tried turning it off on again, sir?
right. So that is 1d10 plus 6. 1d10 plus 6, and then Spirit Shroud.
Should be a D8,
Yeah.
depending on what level you cast it.
D8. Be careful about dropping these heavy ass dice on my keyboard. Won't get myself booted
Yeah.
out of the stream.
Oh, fuck, I was trying
That
that.
is
Oh, nat 20 on the ground. That doesn't
so
count.
that's an 8 and a 4. 8 and 4. That's 12 plus the 6. So
Okay.
18.
Yeah, so the first guy drops with that. Yeah, you're trying to beat 7. So what's your plus on your blade?
On my weapon.
Yeah.
My plus on the weapon is plus 6.
Okay, so you can't not kill them if you hit. So if you hit, it's just they're dead.
Oh,
At least
okay.
the minions. If you come across the scions, it'll be a little different. But
Right.
or the head scions. So yeah, I'll make a second attack then.
Okay. 18. So
That's gonna that hits. So the second one goes down. You sort of let them walk in, and you just sort of twirl and flip on your scythe, sort of just boom, boom, hitting both of them with death blows. And as that happens, Suzaria just grabs your hand and she goes, "Ready?"
let's go.
And she smashes the other gem, and you guys dimension door into the hangar on the other side. Kind of just in the middle because she's only roughly seen it before, so she just kind of goes to where her memory takes her. So she's kind of in the middle of the hangar somewhere. And then the troops, so they move out where they're currently at now. And you can see them just double moving, running from the bay. It looks like two of the groups, the Grove, are going to Zanlin's labs and checking the hangar on their way. And then the other two look like they're going into the bazaar and possibly closing it down or locking it down the way they're moving.
Fuck.
And Kronos, good passive insight. Okay, and then
You said
troops.
that. Are they where they are now, or are they?
Yeah, they're currently where they are right now, so they're good
Okay.
currently where they're at. And then it's your turn, Diz.
All right. So
Just check DMs real fast.
And you know that
the-
in the middle of the bazaar, there is sort of like a underground, or not underground, but like a little grove area, and there's a couple trees there. There's like a little sort of middle open area that you can use for Suzaria's transport spell. So you don't have to get in and then back to the tree line. You can actually use her spell from the bazaar.
Okay.
The one that lets her teleport back to her grove.
Yeah, the one that I told her to save.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, excellent.
Shay,
Okay.
I read all of that. I'm not sure what would help at this point. Whatever you
Okay.
want to do is fine, or if you want to save them, that's also fine.
Okay.
Okay. I can't take anyone with my shadow step, correct?
Not your weaker ones, but the big one you can.
I only have one big one left, so I'm trying to save that for
Gotcha.
grabbing Bryn and getting out of dodge.
Yeah.
So underneath this oval,
Mm-hmm.
what's this like under here?
It's kind of like a mall that has two circles, one on the outside and one on the inside. And there's just shops on either side, and then in the middle there's, like I said, like a little kind of like orchard area with a small opening for light to come in, but it's not very big. It's just enough for some of the trees to grow out of and stuff like that. But yeah, just a little trade, like a little swap meet kind of.
So if you were standing in the center of that shipyard bazaar oval, you'd basically be able to see kind of everything around, right?
Yeah.
Like if you turned.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. In terms of in the bazaar, yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm trying to
You're good.
figure out. Locating them quickly is going to be the key.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I could always try the thing that I was saying, if you want to hold for me to do that. It would save you moving there.
Okay. Then I'll hold my turn.
Okay.
All right. Then, yeah, it goes to Bryn.
Then I'm going to cast Clairvoyance in the center
Ooh.
of the bazaar. Because I've
Nice.
been there before, so I know
Yes,
it.
you have. So as you close your eyes and bend down, your eyes sort of like, or not your eyes, but your view sort of lifts up out of your body and then kind of like goes back down into the middle of the bazaar. And around you can see there is a bunch of people. They're got these like shackles kind of on, like magnetic shackles, and they're sort of just on their knees. Some of them are sitting, and they're all just kind of gathered in that middle sort of oasis area. It looks like there was those guards that were walking around were just kind of like keeping a really rough perimeter. They didn't expect too much fight back from these people, and then you can see that with you coming in and kind of poking them, it's kicked them on high alert. But at this moment, you could probably get in there and start disconnecting people's shackles. You see a lot of the same faces you've seen here before. You do notice Abella, which is the old mute lady, Lycia, who is the engineer, the armor trader. You see Simbo and Osnia are there. You don't see Namgolg, and then Ulysses isn't there. Yeah, so those are the people that are there at the moment. And you'll see Ravix and Itham, which are the tattooers. There's also a good amount of Void Elves there, but they're just kind of like random citizens. Some people you've seen before in your time here, but most of them are unknowns.
Okay, and we don't see like the armor guys or anything?
No, you do. You see
Okay.
Abella.
I
Well,
couldn't
most of the
remember what the names
armorers.
were.
Yeah, the armorers were actually chicks, except for Simbo. There was the Abella and Lycia, which were the...
And the dude that we drank with?
Simbo.
Yeah, Simbo. He's there.
Simba, okay. Okay, cool.
Oh,
And you
is
can see
Osnia
that-
there?
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
Ravix
Alright.
and Itham, too. It seems like the people you were looking for were here.
So
except
everyone we're
Namgolg.
looking for, basically, with the exception of Namgol, who's probably beating it somewhere else in the fucking Traverse. We will find
Yeah.
that bitch.
You know what?
He will
He's probably
come with us.
hightailed it.
I don't care if he wants to come. He's coming. All right, so I share what I see through the neural net, so everybody knows.
Okay.
And yeah, then
Awesome.
I'll hold my stuff if this wants to go.
Where are you guys still in the labs?
No, we're over.
No,
in the
they're
hangar with you
actually
guys.
in the hangar, but right behind you. You kind of look back and you can see them through that middle window in between the hangars.
Oh, okay. So they're not here. They're here.
Yeah.
Okay. If we're just running, that's just what, double our move?
If you want to all-out move, you can technically triple yours with your dash, your bonus action, unless you want to use it for the teleporting or whatever, which is 90 feet, so you get more movement that way.
So I could double move then 90 feet.
Yeah, as your bonus.
All right. Let's go get these guys before the
The
guards
troops show
come in.
up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
Okay. And
That's
when
fair.
you get there, you're sort of in the. I'm assuming you kind of teleport over to the bazaar and then start moving your way through the
Yeah.
market into the middle. You can see the same thing that Bryn saw. The people are sort of kind of scattered around, sitting and kneeling, and they've got like these magnetic manacles on their wrists and their feet, sort of making sure they can't go anywhere.
As
And
I
they've got
appear out
little-
of the shadows, I say, "I'm Luke Skywalker. I'm here to rescue you."
You hear there's murmurs that go off, but one voice you hear over everyone else, and he goes, "Oh, just in time, huh?" And you see the white lion sort of, you hear snapping as the manacles on his feet kind of snap, and he stands up and breaks the ones on his wrist, and he's like, "I was hoping we'd be able to fight back, but I didn't want to get anyone killed."
Nice. Yes.
Yeah.
Fucking love this dude. This is the guy that we drank with, right?
Yeah.
This is
Yeah.
this is
Yeah.
the guy that we got Kirby's power armor from as well.
Yeah.
Sounds
Yep.
Arab and Russian at the same time.
Yeah.
I love him. He
They are
is my
generic.
favorite.
They are generic accents.
It is the generic Eastern
work.
European-ish.
Vaguely European accent.
The Middle Eastern bloc.
Yeah, middle. Yeah.
All right,
Let's see.
so I'll start freeing people with anything that's left of anything.
Okay, go ahead and just give me a sleight of hand check real quick, and we'll see how many people generally you can get before everyone else gets there. Bryn,
Sleight of hand is plus 10.
it is your
Yes.
turn.
I'm gonna double move to get as close to there as I can.
24.
So you can go 80 with the double move, right? So you can
Yeah.
get just into the bazaar.
Oh, good.
And with right there, you kind of have a line of sight. You have half cover, to the entrance where you think the troops will come in. So from here, you can actually like hunker down and take cover and have like line of sight on them if you want to. You can also continue to keep that line of sight and move closer on your next round, but you can.
Yeah.
I'm just letting you know you have a good like little kill box on
I have
that
a good
front door.
vantage point.
Yeah.
So I'm doing lookout because I can't get there quick enough. Huh? I've got it's ready. I'm waiting.
It's ready.
It's ready.
Oh! Don't forget to charge it or reload it or whatever the fuck you always get caught not doing in combat. You know, be just.
I
ready.
can on my next turn, but I used my
It's
bonus
loaded.
action to cast.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's
I was
loaded
gonna
and
say,
ready
I always
to go.
keep it. I always keep
Nice.
it loaded. It's only after I use it that I have to reload it.
So
I'm not trying to get caught with my pants down. We ain't doing any gun safety shit here.
Woodrow,
Kronos.
24.
Yes.
It is your turn. That was a 24 for the sleight of hand, correct?
Correct.
Okay. Are you prioritizing your NPCs over the other people? Okay,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
24.
Like,
you
sorry, everybody else, but
the first people you get is the mute human woman and the wild elf Lycia and Abella, who helps you with the armor and the drow armor. Like Lycia is the elf who gave you the drow armor, and Abella's the lady mute who's obsessed with like the ancient forms of blacksmithing. You gave them a magic weapon or something, and that's who she gave it to. So you go for them. You get them out first. Kronos.
And I traded my
Yes.
magic armor from last season to them.
Yeah,
as well.
that's what it was. Yeah. It is your turn. If you want, you can hold your action for Suzari to teleport you to the bazaar.
That's I was gonna say that because there's no way for us to both to get there in any kind of expedient way. Otherwise,
And
as
so
long as you
she's
guys
used
get there
3.
beyond me, so you can actually help
Yeah.
fucking this. Because I'm
Well,
I'm
I've
sat
also
here like I
got-
can only move so far.
I've also got all of our friends' gear,
Yeah, exactly.
so we can gear them up.
Yeah, that'd be good.
So Suzari uses her action to cast Dimension Door. Boop, takes you there. You have the same stuff you've been carrying, and it is your turn to act if you would like.
Okay. I want to give Simbo his armor, and
Okay.
the two armor chicks their stuff.
Go
Like
Simbo.
just people that are free. I want to start giving them their armor, our friends, because we're gonna need all the help we can get.
As you start pulling out the armor, you see Dis has freed Abella and Lycia, or was it right, Lycia? And then they come over and actually they make eyes to Kimbo, and Kimbo just sort of nods, or Simbo, I mean, and you can tell who I named him after. And then they just go into the power armors that you're kind of getting out, and it sort of closes around them, or it will when it goes to the NPC's turn. And then, so you're using your turn to just basically take as much stuff out as you can.
Yeah, I want
Okay.
to equip all of our friends so they're ready for the fight.
So you say you get 2 things of power armor out, and they're going to get into that. So you'll have 2 people in power armor plus Simbo when they get here. Warship. The gunships actually take off. They're going to still technically in that same spot, but they hover. They're no longer landed. They go up about 150 feet in the air.
Okay, so they drop their troops off and they're
Getting ready to probably circle. Yeah. And then
What's the fall speed in D&D? Not like the damage, but how much do you fall
it's
per turn?
200 feet. Yeah, for a free
God
fall.
Damn it.
Yeah, you're talking like to the terminal velocity or
Oh,
whatever.
no, I'm trying to chain 90-foot bamf up into the air to get to that. No, wait, I have wings, so I wouldn't fall. Yay!
Yeah, you would fall.
Yeah.
That's awesome. All right.
Yay,
I'm
wings.
taking a gunship, goddammit.
As this is happening, the warship goes. Now, another gunship you see enter, and the only people who... No, you can all kind of see this. Bryn, you see it come in from where the warship is, underneath where the warship is up high in the sky. You see flying much lower, an elven gunship. It looks like it has been taking some damage and been in a few gunfights, possibly. You guys all see that sort of streak over the bazaar and start turning towards the orchard, and you hear it just, the guns on the ship just start lighting up whatever's over
Mine.
there.
I want to
And-
die.
Then... Go ahead and give me... Oh, Bryn, you can actually see this. Give me a perception check. Because you're right there at that opening. And
Well, I didn't see shit.
what did you get?
A 1.
A 1? Yeah, so that gunship flew over, and something in the grove, through the trees, you can see it's blowing something up and attacking something in the grove.
In the grove?
Yeah,
Like
in the
the
grove.
orchard grove?
Yep.
Fuck.
Wait, where I am?
No. You're in the
No.
bazaar. This is like
Yeah,
that. If you look
down
down,
there.
there's a little
Bazaar.
orchard.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not the little oasis that you're in right now. And so something, another elven gunship is engaging something over there. And then it goes to Susaria's turn.
No, it's probably the hamster.
That's what I'm wondering.
No, be invisible, hamster. Damn it, Whisper.
Suzaria is going to look at you.
Getting
Oh,
another
she doesn't have it
cider.
equipped.
No one wants
I
that.
must have changed it off. Oh no, okay, there it is. So you remember that spell? Foresight? I think is what it was called. Let
No.
me real quick. She cast it on you before. She gives you like advantage on. You can kind of like you get the Nicolas Cage 2 second syndrome where you can see 2 seconds into the future, so you have like advantage on.
Okay. Yeah, the
everything.
spell that she did on me, before when we went to the whatchamacallit.
Oh shit. Okay, never mind. That's a minute. So let's see. That
She
will
cast
take
foreskin
10.
on
She cast foreskin.
You're not wearing a sweater.
Mm-hmm.
Really tall neck.
Okay, never mind. That she can't do that then technically. And that is 10 minutes. Okay, never mind. That is a minute long. That would take 10 rounds. She is going to prepare and start casting a spell. You can't really tell what it is, but she's in preparation, kind of on the other side of where Bryn is. So like, but the northern side where you guys are in that bazaar. She's getting ready to launch a spell at the door, and then the troops will move. They're 90 feet closer, so basically like a little more than two of those hexes.
Are these going to the same way?
Yeah, they're going the same, following behind. And then it's
I
gonna go to
just let
Dis.
everyone know about the troop movement so they are aware.
Okay, and then down below, they're moving up that road too, as well, like 2 hexagons.
Oh, good. So I can't quite see them yet, though, right?
You actually can kind of see the movement.
Like I can see
but-
some movement through the trees. I just
Yeah.
At this point, I'm just assuming it's them.
and the movement looks pretty scattered.
Okay. So I let everyone know that we're getting close to getting surrounded.
Can I? Well, are there any more important people to unchain?
So you got 2 of the NPCs. There's still Osnia, Ravix, and Itham. If you want to try and get them all out real quick, you can give me another sleight of hand because you have more action economy this round. That last one, it was like those 2 were like the last little bit of your
Oh,
action economy. 'Cause you did a full move.
Plus 10.
Okay,
Yeah.
19 plus 10. So yeah, that's enough to get the other 3 out. So you start basically just disconnecting the hand and wrist manacles, and then Kronos. Are you taking out just more? Like, because you had some armor and some like pulse rifle stuff, I think too, right? Or no?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. I mean, I brought that crate with me.
Oh,
I
that's right.
teleported back to Zalnan's labs and then back over here. So I just
Yeah.
dropped the
And
crate
if
of
you-
weapons, obviously, when I got
Just keep
there.
carrying this crate. You're like, load up.
Yep.
If you need 2 more sets of elf power armor, let me know. My sack
I mean-
is bulging.
Okay. But yeah, I just I want to get all of that stuff out, like all the gear that belongs to the people that we're freeing. I want to make sure is out
Right.
of my bag of holding.
Okay.
Well, and then
Um,
how many sets of power armor were you guys each able to like stuff in your bag? Of
I
holding?
have 2, but they were from enemies.
Right.
Remember the dead guys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
And
all
I
have.
took the elven power armor that I had out so I could get Simbo's power armor and
Which is much better.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and it's made for him. Yeah.
Mhm.
And
So then, yeah, so
Osmia's
Dish,
gear.
you need to take the rest of your power armor out for the other NPCs, and I think we're still going to be one short.
You'll be one short, but Simbo
Yeah.
doesn't look like he needs one. And Osnia, yeah, she's kind of a tough woman, so she should be good.
Fuck
Just
it.
give her a
And
gun.
I'll do that,
Yeah.
and whatever I have left with my thing. I mean, there's no way I'm gonna be able to get surprised on these people. There's no way I'm gonna be able to sneak attack them.
Well, in all honesty, if we got our NPCs that we needed freed, really, shouldn't we just be teleporting the fuck out of here? Well, no. 'cause we
Yes,
still
we
need
will
the
be.
Fucking hamster.
Yeah, we need to find Whisper. And is it
Well,
my turn?
I get no, because I haven't
Okay.
finished declaring what I'm doing.
Got it. Sorry, I got confused.
We can talk about what we're going to do.
Yeah.
I'm planning on casting Locate Creature. I want to see if Whisper's anywhere near us.
Oh shit. Clutch.
So the rest,
By
the
the
rest
way-
of us.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
No,
I picked
you
up
go, you
Locate
go.
Creature like around the time that we got this, like, you know, the quest for the hamsters, and I just keep forgetting that I have the fucking spell.
Well, that's good to know.
Yeah.
Now,
Bryn, what were you
look
saying?
for it 19 sessions ago.
So the only thing that I was gonna say is I can always, like, if we end up locating Whisper, I can also cast Sanctuary once we are within range, which will help ward him against attack or harmful spell
Mhm.
for a little bit while we're, if it's going to be useful if we're trying to get out of here and it's going to take a bit before we can actually leave. So like
Okay.
I have that. That's the only other thing that I can really do.
It sounds like we have a decent plan. So what I was gonna do was try to find some cover
Uh-huh.
Okay.
and set up with this fucking rifle I just got.
All right.
So what are we going to
Yeah.
do about the rest of the people though?
I mean, what do you mean, people? Like the
The
chained up
NPCs
people that
we
don't
just-
matter to us?
No, the NPCs that we just got out that are because we're about to get stormed and we still haven't found Whisper.
Find cover, get ready to shoot to hold these people
Okay.
off till we can get you out of here.
All right, so
That would be what I mean.
I
Standing there.
which ones are you gonna point at? Which one? Well, we'll both. I guess we could both point at the ones that are the closest because the other ones
Yeah.
aren't gonna get to us this turn.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
my plan.
All right, Kronos.
And I was
You
going to
gotta
try to be
cast your
kind of
shit.
over here to
So
do a crossfire.
when I'm making attacks, remind me that you guys have +2 to your AC
Okay.
Okay.
from cover. And then Suzari also has +2. She's getting ready to cast her spell she's holding. And then you can see Simbo and the others are actually releasing the so what void elves they can release, and they're basically telling them, like, fight if you have the means, but otherwise, retreat if you get into the jungle if you can.
Get
and
the fuck out
hold
of
up.
here.
Yeah. So some of them are evacuating and fleeing.
And I'm going to tell them the southeast appears clear.
Okay, cool. That will help. And then it does go to Bryn. Is there anything you want to do while you're holding up in preparation, or are you just gritting down and getting ready? If you like to move closer to the party, you can. That way, when it gets time to leave, you're not so far away, and you can still have cover. You can still maintain cover.
Yeah, as long as I stay under cover, yeah.
Mm-hmm. So go ahead and move her 2 hexes closer to the party. I'll say you guys are getting ready to make a quick escape. And then Kronos, you are casting Locate Creature as your action, right?
Yeah.
So oddly enough, I think the range on it is 1,000 feet, correct?
Yes.
And the warships haven't gone yet, so I'm going to do something real quick.
Okay.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, I got to do this.
I like it
Okay.
when we make Guidra have to math.
So this is under
Counting
1,000
that.
feet. So interestingly enough, you do get a ping on your locate creature
Nice.
spell. Up in the
Is
air,
it on a fucking warship?
it seems to be from where the locate creature's coming, and when you look up into the sky, it seems to be coming from the damaged elven gunship that has somehow joined the fight.
The damaged elven gunship, huh?
The one you guys saw fly in, yeah,
Yeah.
a few moments ago.
Is that on this map, or do I need to make
No, you could go ahead and copy, and if you want to keep it on there, and then put it on the little group of trees that's right in front of it.
1 second.
Yeah, changing the glow.
And put it,
Okay,
the
so
little
that
group
one.
of trees that's right in front of where?
A little forward, a little more.
Forward?
No, the other way. Like the so look at the other little group of trees in between the roads. It's kind of like yeah, right there.
Okay.
That's good enough. So that is about where you've sensed the hamster coming from.
Now we gotta get him out of there.
Okay.
Send the information along.
Hamster ping.
I found Whisper.
Hamster ping.
That's the good news. The bad news
Okay.
is he's on one of those fucking gunships.
But you know what the better news is? They're in the air, which means we don't have to stay down here.
No. But Cesaria's teleportation spell takes us right back to her grove, and that's not going to do us any good.
It's
And we
gonna
need to
do
be
you
in
good
trees
get
in
your
order to
ship, won't
use.
it?
Well,
spell.
so technically, couldn't Dis with the necklace get to like throw down and get in their ship? There's 2-seater. I can go with Dis. Everyone else can go to the Grove, and you can get your ship and join up with us.
Yeah, okay.
And that way, we get the people out and to safety, and we don't lose that fucking warship immediately.
I think that's a good plan. I like this.
Plus, you can also, if you don't want to teleport back to the Grove and then get in your ship and then come all the way back here, you could always telepathically call it. We've done that before. And it's now cloaked. So.
That is true.
Sure.
We could have Cesaria pop teleport and take everybody else through.
And then my ship can show up, I jump in it, and then we fucking
Yeah.
raise hell. I like this idea.
So you
And
guys are
just
gonna
tell
send.
Cesaria to lay low, and then we'll swing by when all this shit is done, pick them up and get the fuck out.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
All right.
Or they can just get on your ship now. Hop back to the Grove, get on your ship.
That's
And
true.
fly
Yeah, they
back,
could always
that's-
just hop on your ship right now, so we don't have to worry about them.
Well, then, yeah, and then there's...
Well,
there's
but the
nothing-
ship's the ship's not here yet.
No. I'm saying they pop back into the Grove, get on the
Oh,
ship,
I
and
see
then
what- oh,
he
gotcha,
calls
gotcha.
the
Yeah.
ship.
Gotcha. I thought you
Yeah.
meant call the ship and then just have everyone load it. Here, it's like you still
No,
have to
like
wait
all
through
of-
the firefight. Yeah.
No.
All of us can still hold
Yeah.
while Cesaria bamps them all over there, and they load on the ship, and then Kronos can take his action to call his ship over.
Yep.
Dis can make
Once,
their action to.
once
bring that
Cesaria sends you a message. Yeah, that's a good. Actually, it's a good plan.
Thank you.
Sometimes I have good plans.
Yeah.
Rarely, but hey, sometimes.
Because we need to get these... We need to get our friends out of here.
Yes.
And
And we
At
don't want to
least
just
into
leave
more
them
safety
someplace else
than-
where they could. We don't know how many more of these fucking ships are out there.
Exactly.
Okay, so then Kronos, your advice would be to, or for Suzaria on her next turn to just use transport via plants and get everyone else out
Yes.
with her to. Okay. Her.
Yep. I mean, and I'll go back to the Grove, jump in my ship, come back, with expedience to help.
No worries.
Okay. Before we go with that plan, instead of you
Yes.
calling it telepathically,
Yes.
can we please figure out how many turns it's going to take for your ship to get here? Because then it will just be me and Shay.
Versus
That's
me
true.
staying here and then
Yeah.
waiting for the ship to show up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. How many turns will it take me to get back?
Against 20 enemies, 4 gunships, and a warship.
So turns.
Small things.
You remember flying in was like 30 minutes.
Fuck, sounds like 5 turns.
1 minute is 10 rounds.
Oh my God! So it's going to take forever for the ship to get here.
In a combat situation, yes.
So 300
Rounds.
rounds.
that we are hopefully not going to still be here for.
Yeah, I'm not going to be here for that. No. All right.
Fuck.
Okay.
That plan was so good.
I know. It sounds
Yeah,
good.
if except for the whole distance thing.
Is there another ship that you could
There's the other one in the hangar, actually.
So can you still hotwire that and get up in the air immediately while you're waiting on your fucking ship? Because that would
You
be
mean this thing?
helpful. Yes.
Yep.
When I passed by this, how big did the ship appear to be? As in,
So that looked like like I said, it was like someone's personal ship. It could fit like the 4 of you on it, maybe, but it would be kind of tight.
why you
Well, it
gotta
would
All
need
right.
to fit
bring
the
out
4
like-
of us. It only need to fit 3 of us.
Oh, okay, then yeah. Sorry,
Unless
4.
you're,
I'm used
you're
to.
talking
I'm used to always having a 4th. No, I'm used to there always being a 4th.
The
No, because
hamster-
Kirby's not with us, and
Yeah,
Susaria's going to.
Susaria's going back. Yeah.
Well, and see, but that's the thing, Dis, is once we end up getting the hamster, you can undo your ship, and we can hop in that, and Kronos and the hamster can be in this one.
Aww. I don't care. Pick.
I think that's the only way we're going to be able to do this.
That's the only viable plan, really.
All right.
Because I don't want to be on the ground with all of these fuckers. That's not going to go well.
All right. Send
Yeah.
Cesaria, and let's do this.
Yeah.
Okay,
Send
so-
Cesaria back with the NPCs, and I will fucking hot foot it back over to that hangar, hot wire that ship, and get up in the
Good
air.
luck, everyone.
Okay, warships up in the air.
Don't die.
There are gunships. They're doing their thing, getting ready to engage. Let me make. Oh, 2 more.
It's like a really stressful situation.
Before we pop all this off, I will be right back.
Hurry.
All right, so that is. Okay, so at least I know what that is going, and then Susaria's next. She's going to do that, so that is handled. And troops. Okay, cool. I know what I'm doing.
I really want to know what's going on in that orchard over there.
Well, that's where that ship was firing, and then I'm assuming incapacitated Whisper swooped down and picked him up. I think that's why they were firing. I think they were firing to stun. So
Well,
they could get Whisper.
Kronos sensed Whisper up,
Yeah.
hundreds of feet in the air on that ship, on that.
Right after it fired in that grove, right?
Yeah, and it hasn't
Yeah. So it's
landed or anything, so.
It hasn't landed to get him. So. They
so
couldn't
it's
have
already.
been firing at him.
So then, what the fuck was it firing at?
That's my point.
Well, now I'm confused. And also, I don't like it when Woodrow giggles.
What did I miss?
Not usually a
Okay,
good sign.
so Kronos, you do that. You guys have that little conversation, and you guys hunker down and get ready to meet the enemies you're about to confront. The gunship goes. So you hear a battle kind of going off overhead. You can't really see what's going on, but you do hear like the sound of a ship or ships getting bombarded with weaponry. And then it is Susaria who takes the targeted NPCs, the one you guys had. Simbo doesn't seem like he wants to go, so I'm actually going to need a persuasion check from one of you with advantage because Susaria is aiding.
Mine's plus
And this-
10.
Okay.
Yeah,
go ahead.
It's not as good.
24.
Okay,
Oh,
so
let me roll again. Ah,
Simbo seems like he wants to stay and fight, but you guys feel like it's just another, it's just another person that has to move with you. That you might get left behind. It's better to just get him to go through the portal with Susaria. And there's a little moment of hesitation, but you manage to convince him to go with everybody else. So
You can
on
help
Susaria's
defend
turn,
the grove should anything go sideways.
yeah, you manage to get all the NPCs out without anyone's ego making them stay behind. And then the troops move, so they're going to come in, and you guys can see them start coming through the door. And they move 90 feet, so they can't attack, but you do see them move in and start taking like defensive positions. So they're trying to take cover as you're attacking. So they will also have cover to their AC.
Can we attack them as they enter
Yeah, you can.
so that they don't have time to get cover?
Yeah, for your reaction attacks, yeah. But I'm saying as soon as they move in and settle down, they have cover, is what I'm saying.
So we
And those guys-
can attack them now before that and
Yes,
kill them.
Yeah, because you guys have been holding your actions, yeah.
Yes.
So those guys are coming in just the path, the road that's just below where those ones came in. So they're coming in from two doorways. They're not going to be able to make it there this turn, but that's where they're headed.
So they're going to head down here, is what you're saying?
Yeah, yep.
Gotcha.
So, Bryn, are you shooting BFG?
The BFG through that, yep.
Okay, so, and are you bonus action reloading second attack, right, with it?
Yeah.
Okay, so go ahead
I got a 24.
Well, you just roll the damage.
Oh,
because
okay.
it's an AoE. It's an AoE, they have to make saves to try and resist it.
Okay.
So you can just roll 2 sets of damage and remember them individually.
Okay.
So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, with evasion.
First one was 27, second one was 28.
27, 28. Okay, first one. Take 2 of those guys off. 2 of them die on the first.
The pinker ones?
Yeah, the pinker ones. The red guys are tougher.
Yeah,
And the red guy got a nat 20. It doesn't matter if they make it, they save, but it doesn't matter. But and then you can take another one off. One of them seems to have like gone in and sort of saw the gun light up, and the tougher one sort of pulled one of the stalls up and over and managed to block him and his homie from most of the damage. But the other 2 just get turned into green fucking puddles of bloop. That was that, and then Dish, it is you.
I'm shooting the tough guy.
Okay.
I have no stats on this weapon, so you're going to have to tell me what to do.
Yeah. Go ahead and make me an attack with your just your dexterity.
Alright. So...
Yeah, I don't think you're proficient in 50 caliber sniper rifles quite yet. You will learn.
let's see here.
Your time will
19?
come.
19 beats their AC as they're coming in the door before they have cover on that reaction. So go ahead and roll me 6d8. And since this is made to go through stuff, go ahead and give me a second attack.
19 plus 5, 22.
Okay.
9.
And it'll be the same damage, so you'll use the same damage.
Uh, 22.
22. Okay, so as the BFG goes off, you see the Scion pull up the table, and as the energy from the first BFG wave goes down, you take a shot at the lead Scion, and you hit him in the side, and you can see it definitely affects the Scion as it turns down and grabs and looks up towards you, but behind you can see the bullet passed through and hit the other guy, just blew him out the doorway as he's coming in. The last one coming in the doorway, he just gets boom, knocked out as like the table gets pulled up and blocks him from the first attack of the BFG. You just like blow him back out the doorway, and that all is sort of like chaos happens at once, and the only one standing left is the Scion. And you are 40, 80, 120. Okay, so he has to take his movement forward, and you're within range. I need Bryn and Dis, because I think you're the only ones in range, yeah, to make me intelligence saving throws.
Yay. Ha! 29.
4.
So,
I have
Bryn,
a +0 on my intelligence, so.
Bryn, you take
Intelligence.
22 psychic damage, and you're stunned for a minute. Dis, when it hits you, you can see the psychic wave hit you and attempt to affect your mind, but you just block it away and shunt it with the eye just like knocks it
didn't
away.
even have to roll because I'm immune to psychic.
Yeah. I totally forgot you were immune. I couldn't remember if it was immune or if it was resistance, but yeah, so you don't even technically have to make that save.
God damn it!
But
And I
you
rolled a nat 20 for that too. Son of a bitch.
But so Bryn, you see Bryn just freeze. She's sitting there behind the gun, completely locked and just kind of like shaking. It almost looks like she's scared, but she's just stunned there. And that is...
Did you say he had to move up? Get in range?
Yeah. He had to move up 1 hexagon.
Okay. Do you want it this one or this one?
That
It
one.
might matter, so that's what I'm asking.
No, it actually doesn't. Yeah.
No,
That one. The bottom one, yeah.
For the purposes of me getting to him, it might matter. That was.
Oh, got you. And then it's 120 feet for that. That's the only attack it can do. But you can see it is focused on you. Looks over at Bryn, but focuses on you. That is the troops' turn. You guys got your reactions as surprise. Then it goes to the top, which is Dis. Your turn again.
I'm gonna sling the rifle. Well,
Yeah, so I guess I wasn't close enough to get an attack of opportunity like they did.
What is the range on your rifle?
Let's see. 300? It says 100/300 feet.
3, 4, 5, 6,
And let's see.
7. 7 times 4, 28.
And
Yeah,
then
you would get
my-
one
ahead.
attack. You'd get one attack,
Okay.
just like this, with the ranged weapon. Oh.
Okay. Then, I mean, the old tactics are the best tactics, so let's go ahead and throw that web ring on there, and let's just shoot the fucker's feet, and let's stick him right into place so he can't move.
Okay. So,
So,
this is a saving throw, correct?
let me see. God, it's been a while since I've used the web ring. Webbed. Yeah. Strained by webbing is an action. DC strength saving throw.
Yeah, so you make an attack, and then he has to try and break the string if you hit him. So
Yeah.
it's like an attack with your gun, does no damage. It says you got the poison ring on there, right?
Yeah.
Is you use web and poison? Okay.
Yeah. So. Oh, that's a fucking nat 20.
Nice.
Nice.
Fuck yes.
Okay.
So yeah, it's 31 to hit.
So you do hit, but that's the downside of using web. But the poison damage does double. So you still poison him, but as you web him down, you can see he pulls out a hand and flexes his fist, and all the web that like ties to like zaps him to the ground or whatever, it just like explodes. Some sort of psychic force. But
Okay.
he still takes the poison damage, and that is doubled because you crit. So go ahead and roll double poison damage. And then
I have a quick question.
yeah,
So with what did he cast on me? Like, am I paralyzed? Is that what you said?
you're stunned.
Stunned. Does that mean I can't cast a spell?
Yeah, you can't do
Okay.
anything.
So instead of 1d6, I rolled 2d6 for the poison
Correct.
damage.
Mhm.
Okay. Nice. 6 and a 5. So 11.
Okay. Wait, isn't it 3d6 for your gun?
It's well, I mean, what I'm looking at here, it's the character takes 3. 1. Oh, okay. So that would be 6d6.
6d6, yeah. I was gonna say 2d6 sounded low for the poison.
Then. Oh, okay. 60.
If you want to keep that 6 and that 5 and just roll 4 more, you can.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. All right, so another 5. So that's-
16.
Yeah, 16 plus 3 is 19. Plus
19.
another 3 is 22. Plus another 3 is 25.
25, all right. 25, so that actually brings him to 47. Boom. Because he doesn't have any resistance to that. Or does he? Don't think. I don't know if he does, yeah. Oh wait, no. Hold on, elves. Why is it not showing up on this? Anyway. This website is like... Oh, it's just my computer. Never mind. It's just my shitty computer.
About to say, yeah, the website's kind of acting a little jank tonight.
But then the troops... So, Dis, it's technically your turn now that everyone got their reaction. And
Did you say she's stunned for 1 minute?
Yeah.
That's the longest stun I've ever heard of.
No, they are all like that, but you get a save at the end of each of your turns, so it rarely lasts an actual minute.
Yeah.
I'm gonna kill this motherfucker. Alright. Thanks, Shay. I forgot the music this time. Alright. Partial move. Bamf attack.
Okay.
And I'm sticking my shadow in front of him so that that's what he sees, while my Bamf is going to be above and behind.
Heard. And that'll give you sneak attack.
Alright, let's see, 14 plus...
Fucking kill him.
28 to hit.
20 hits, yeah, because they don't have cover from your melee.
Oh. It was 28, but that's...
Oh, well, so, okay. That very much hits. Let's see.
22 plus...
That just hits more.
Plus 14 is 36 plus... 43 for my first attack.
Okay. Woo!
That's 33 to hit. Plus, not sneak this time. It's this. 15 plus 20.
20. Okay. So you go behind. Your first attack, sneak attack, you stab up behind and it doesn't quite kill him, but then your shadow just basically drags the karambit across the neck and is enough to actually bleed out the last of the life of this elven scion. And that one drops. Boom. You did your partial movement, 2 attacks. You still technically have a bonus action?
No, my bonus action was my Bamf.
Oh, okay, that's how you move. Okay.
I'm going to use whatever rest of my move I have to get to Bryn.
Get closer to Bryn. Okay.
Yeah.
Bryn, it is your turn.
Shake.
Give me an intelligence saving throw.
Fuck. It's gotta be intelligence out of everything.
We gave you wisdom, babe.
Ha! 20!
20.
So good!
That 20.
As you see Dis approaching, you sort of the trembles, seeing the thing that affected you die. Sort of, you feel its presence sort of leave. You feel like you could have been stuck there for a while, though, in that sort of thought process, just a loop stuck there. And it's really weird. It's not like you weren't scared. Maybe it looked like that to other people, but it was just like you were stuck in this weird thought loop. You couldn't get out of the thought you were having in that moment, and it like stuck you there. But that is the end of your turn when you break that.
Well, at least I broke it.
Kronos, it is your turn.
Okay. There are no more troops or anything, right?
There's still another battalion. They're moving in, and you heard that they were
in and the two coming up.
Where are they coming in through?
Right here.
The same.
Yeah. No, it's a little lower, but it's the same area.
See where my arrow is?
Yes. That's where they're at. That's the door.
That's where they're
coming in.
That's where they're gonna come into. Yeah.
Okay. Can I move up there and throw a thermite grenade at that doorway so there is a puddle of lava when they try to run through the door?
What's your move?
60.
So you're using your okay. You're not really gonna be able to get it there.
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to throw it that far.
60.
Okay.
100.
So if I
40.
What if I okay, as a bonus action, I can move 60 and then as a bonus action I can Misty Step 30.
Yeah, if you want to do that, if you want to use
would I be
all
able
of
to
that
toss
economy,
You're
so
still
you
not
could get
gonna
it
be
just
close
to-
enough.
You get to about there. 60 plus
Like
30.
without me using that 6-pack attack, I wouldn't be able to throw it there, and I'm closer than you are.
6. That's 240 feet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shit, even with a 6-pack attack, I don't think I'd be able to
Your
get it
rifle
there.
barely reaches there.
Yeah.
No,
I mean, you
I think the BFG goes pretty far.
No,
I
the
meant
BFG will
Luke's
get there.
300 rifle only
Yeah.
only would get one more square.
Yeah.
Do you have a slingshot? A sling?
No.
Put it in the sling and just throw it.
Yeah.
No.
It,
No,
it,
I sure don't.
people do that.
People
All right,
do
then.
that. That's
Then I guess I'll move up to that area and move closer, and I guess hold my action.
You could, are you just trying to block the doorway? Is that your specific?
I'm trying to block the doorway, and if I can, catch a bunch of motherfuckers with a thermite grenade, then I want to. But yeah, I was trying to I don't know, block them off so they can't easily just storm into the bazaar.
If you want, you could try to web up the door, or just hold your action to try and web them up as they come through. But yeah, you're basically hunkering down and waiting for them to come in. You're kind of using this place as cover right now. And the goal was to get where?
I need to get down to where that other ship is, so I can jump in the ship. So we can get Whisper and get out of here.
yeah.
Is technically what we needed to do. I just wanted to see if I could lay down some suppressive fire.
Might
for
be
lack of a
better
better
for you
term.
to try to move
All right,
towards
then
there.
let me I guess use my my full movement, double move and then Misty Step to get as close to.
Yeah, I was gonna say it should put you about there.
Yeah.
So
Because
can I
our
ask a
goal is
dumb
not
question?
to stay in the bazaar. Yeah.
No, we're not standing and fighting. We're gonna get out of here.
Wasn't the plan to get to this 4-person ship, use that to attack this ship, and get the hamster?
Yes.
Yes.
That's literally what.
That's where I'm
Kronos
headed.
said.
Okay.
So Kronos, as you make it out on that side, when you get a view of the more open sky from here, you see that the gunships are engaging that damaged gunship, and they seem to have
What
targeted
the
it.
fuck is in the damaged gunship? Oh my gosh!
Whisper
is
is
this
in the damaged
Nongol?
gunship.
Hail him.
Yeah.
Yes,
I'll-
it's an elven gunship, and the only way to really work their systems is through to be telepathic, to
God.
be an elf, or to have detect thoughts.
Can I try to communicate with this ship? Trying to figure
You
out who the
could
fuck's
with
in
an elven trance on your turn. But Kronos, so your whole turn is moving there, correct?
Right. Yeah, and I'll send back what I'm saying. For some reason, they're attacking that gunship, and that's where I'm getting the feeling that Whisper is at. So we need to hurry.
there. Maybe it's Salman.
So
I'm still saying it's not gold.
the
He's like,
I did make the
I
glow
found a
gold."
real rare thing.
Akbanak Unchained.
the ship moves to a spot, like doing a crescent turn over now lower Persine, so he's in the middle of the residential area, and the gunships are on his 6, kind of following him best they can. Down lower,
like
down
this
lower,
way?
down lower, down lower, down lower. In there, yeah. Doing like a U in front of them, trying to get back over what looks like he's flying over Zanlin's labs. Yeah, and the other gunships are basically trying to engage him. And that's what you see coming out there, and that continues to move on the warship's turn because they're after you, so you sort of see that movement happen. Troops. Those guys are doing 90 feet of movement into that bottom door if they can. And they're not running in, they're sort of posted up on either side and kind of like looking and popping off shots, so they actually still have cover. So Bryn and Dish, you guys have cover right now, and only 2 of them are attacking. One has a couple attacks. Ooh, shit, I gotta actually go look up and see what his... Oh, it's a plus. Wow. Okay. So, with your cover, they seem to be shooting the stalls and stuff around you, but none of them actually seem to hit you. But you can see another general similar to the power armor you guys got for Bryn originally, and the one that the scion you just killed in the bazaar is sort of one of them. The red guy in the red is another scion. That is their turn. The ones at the bottom move up 90 feet, but they're going towards Zanlin's labs, and the other one below is moving straight through the forest. Then it goes back to Dis.
I'm going to wait till this guy pops out and try to plunk him.
Okay. And then, so you're holding. Bryn, are you holding as well?
Yeah, I can't leave just to just fight her.
Okay. Kronos, you can move again, and then we'll get to the little gunfight that's going to happen on the troops' turn.
Yep,
I mean,
so.
if y'all are trying to leave, then we can leave.
We're trying to get to the ship, so
That's
we can
where
leave.
I'm running to. I thought you guys were gonna jump in Dis's ship.
Well, I can't. Can I deploy it here?
Yeah, so the hole in the bazaar is big enough for your starfighter to get through. It would take a pilot check, but you could do it. And the trees here aren't super huge, tall, but they're at a thick enough trunks that Suzaria could use her spell. They're not like giant trees by any means.
Yeah, but once I summon the ship, I'm still gonna have to wait for Bryn to get in it.
Yeah, her turn is after you.
And I held my turn currently, so
Okay, so I'll
if you deploy your ship,
I'll
I'll
do
jump
that.
in immediately after.
Okay. So Bryn breaks from cover, throws the amulet down in the little oasis field, and it just like begins to expand and grow into the ship and start hovering, engines turning on. And that's all we're getting ready. Bryn, you're just using your turn to load into
To
the
get the
ship
fuck in, yeah.
behind. Kronos,
Get
you're
in
moving.
and get to any kind of a gun.
Yeah,
that I
you would
can-
definitely take co-pilot gunner seat. Kronos gets to move again.
So yeah, wait, did we go around again, or is this still the same? Like the
is
second
still the
time I'm
same.
moving.
Yeah, it's
This
this.
is
This is your second time moving.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
they used their reactions on their held turn before you did anything.
Gotcha.
So.
Okay.
yeah. And if you could do your Misty Step or whatever the hell.
Yeah. So I mean,
If you could
if
get there
I
quickly.
120 plus 30, so that's 150.
Give me an athletics check, Kronos,
Alrighty.
for maximum effort.
You trip and die.
Maximum effort. 19. 9 plus 9.
19.
Yep.
Okay, so you managed to book it, slide over some, Dukes of Hazzard over a few crates, and you managed to get into the little personal craft. It doesn't have a whole lot of armor, doesn't have any guns, but it moves fast.
Excellent.
And then it does have shields though, so your AC isn't super low. And you're actually harder to hit with the gunships because they're much bigger than you.
So you are like an annoying gnat.
Yeah, basically.
I'm fine with
And
that.
then, yeah, so that
We're
is good on
providing
your
you
turn.
Cover, in other words.
Those
Say
troops
what?
move in. Dis, with your ship, go ahead and make a strength saving throw for me.
A strength saving throw.
Can I assist?
Nope. This is the ship's strength.
Shit.
So a 16 plus 2.
16 plus 2 is 18. Let's check the DC. Okay, so yeah, you feel as you're like lifting up and kind of riding the plane or the starfighter getting ready to take off out of here, you can feel almost like a force grab the ship and like almost pull it back down to the ground for a moment, but you break free of that, or the ship's thrusters break it free of it. And that is the troops, and they're going to be shooting at the starfighter, but I don't think any of them are going to be able to. What's the starfighter's AC?
18, and I don't know what you were doing on threshold, but it says 18 threshold 20.
Okay. The threshold is 20. 18 is probably for the systems DC. So if people try to hack you with the Neuralink, like the elves or whatever. Let's see. And troops move. Kronos isn't in worry of that. Dis, it is your turn again. So you can go ahead and give me that pilot check.
All right. So plus 10. 14 plus 10.
14 plus 10. Okay, 24. So yeah, you can navigate out of the opening in the roof of the bazaar, no problem. You just sort of do a little twisting, like helicopter rise, and if you want, as you're turning, you can take a few shots at you and Bryn on your turn. You as the pilot get, I think, 1 attack, and then the gunner gets 2 attack. Gets the full multi-attack because they don't have to pilot. Yeah.
Okay, Bryn, pick one. 1 or 2.
2.
Because both of these guys are going after this guy, right?
Yeah. Well, all 4 of the gunships are.
All right.
2.
This one?
Sure.
Okay. All right. So that's what we're going to try to hit.
Okay. So give me attacks, and if you want Dis, since you've only got the 1 attack as the gunner for the multi-attack, you can use the torpedo if you want.
Do I have to lock on?
You do, yeah. It would be your bonus action.
Okay, so I'm going to lock on. And I forget how I do that.
So that's them. They have to try and basically avoid your targeting by the pilot check. Go ahead and give me a pilot check.
16 plus.
Ooh,
10.
that's what they got. Okay, your plus is more than they rolled a 16 as well. So the lead gunship that's behind whatever the other mystery yellow gunship is, you got lock on that one if you want to shoot a torpedo. And then Bryn, you're in the gunner seat, so you can move the guns and make shots at other ships. You don't have to shoot at that one. But go ahead, Dis.
I do. I just want to make sure it's not going to damage the ship that we're trying to.
No, it's far enough away that if it gets hit, and it got a 3 on the die, so go ahead and roll me the damage, or use the average if you want. I believe it's 10d10.
It's 20d6.
Oh, 20d6, that's what it is. Yeah, that's right. So many missiles and fucking artillery.
I should have rolled the average. 58.
58. Nice. That's over the threshold. Boom. And then, Bryn, your 2 attacks.
It's got a 1 and then a 2.
Oh, no. So as it's spinning, it just shoot a little wide. Pew pew. Let's see.
I imagine
Dis.
Dis yells something at me, and I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm still a little weirded out by the stun. Good now. I'm good now.
Turn off your joy buzzer. It's distracting your
was-
target.
Good call. Good call.
The Starfighter, your guys' initiative is basically 1 initiative now. You're working as the Starfighter. And Kronos, you are next. You're in the little personal ship, and you can basically start it and kind of take off. You gotta open the hangars, but that'll just be your bonus action to interact with the object. You're basically hacking and opening the hangar bay above you.
Okay.
Because it was closed.
Yeah. All right. And how close are the? I don't even have any weapons on this thing, do I?
Nope. You'd have
I
to
can still-
basically follow. You could aid his pilot checks by flying close and trying to distract, stuff like that. You could help him
that's-
disengage or not disengage, but what's the one? I can't remember what it's called now.
Dash.
Dodge. No, dodge. Dodge. Yeah. Duck, dip, dive, and dodge.
Yeah.
You can dodge a torpedo.
Yeah. Or you can try and dock with the gunship too. You don't have to try and aid it in piloting. You could try and dock with it if you want, and just get on there and see what the fuck's going on as well.
I mean, that's kind of what I was thinking.
Yeah, it's up to you. Just give me
yeah,
a pilot.
Let's go ahead.
Pilot
Go
check
ahead
either
and
way.
try to get onto the gunship and find out what the fuck's going on. If they're attacking this ship, then it's got to be for a reason. So what do I need to do?
Pilot check.
Let's see, 17 plus 8, so that's 25. Did I do that
25.
right?
Okay. Yeah. So you managed to lock in with the dock, and it's not letting you on. The ship seems to be locking you out. You are connected to it, but you don't have access to the ship. However, go ahead and give. What's your passive perception again?
Passive perception is 22.
22. You can see the damage from this ship. It doesn't seem to be straight up artillery. They were actually using EMP weapons on this ship. It looked like.
Trying to bring it down, not destroy it.
Ah, that's because they want the cargo that's inside.
Maybe they fried the door mechanism. The
Yeah.
airlock.
Is there? Can I do any kind of hacking or?
So it's an elven ship, so you actually can't. It's immune to that, but you can see that the ship is actively trying to keep you out. It's not some sort of EMP malfunction. It is definitely an active, some type of active mechanism keeping you out. Do you have detect
Ship
thoughts?
says no.
Let's see. I don't think I do.
Okay. I just know it's a bard spell and a warlock spell, so I wanted to at least ask.
Yeah. No.
Okay.
No.
So you can try and hail the ship, but you cannot hack it. You can communicate and interact with the ship. You just can't invade its programming with your electronics.
All right, fine. I will try to hail the pilot of this ship.
You get a hail. You are hailed back. You see an elven person there, sitting in the console. They look almost incapacitated, sort of like what Zanlin looked like when you met him and he was being interrogated by the Scion. Except you can see around its face, under its ears, coming up to it, like close to like the sides of its eyes, over its head, its bald head. You see these purple suction cupped tentacles, sort of slowly moving back and forth around the back of its head. Something is behind it, sort of propping it up in place, holding it in front of the camera, and you can see that the person starts typing away, and you start getting a message in Elven, and then it switches to a couple other languages before it just goes to Common, and you can see it's like
It's like, what do you speak, dude?
yeah, it's just going through the Rolodex before it gets to Common, and you can see it's
Right.
you understand that speaking language isn't probably this thing's forte, and it types you a message physically that says, "Why have you docked with my ship?"
Whisper, I'm trying to get you to safety. Let me in so I can help you.
Give me a persuasion check, because he can't read your mind through the hollow screen. So
I would assist you, but I can't.
Whisper, I'm trying to take you back to Daddy.
So 17, 10 plus 7.
10 plus 7, 17. I'm gonna actually make a check real quick, because if he rolls low, okay. All right, the hatch that you are docked to opens. And then it goes to the warship's turn to make.
And we all die.
And then we all die.
No, you see torpedo-like devices have been launched from the gunships, but you know that they're probably EMP. And so it's con saves. I need you to make me a Constitution save. Add 4 to a D20.
4 plus 4 to a D20.
Yeah, I need you to make me 4 of them.
Oh, 4 Constitution saves.
Yeah,
Got it.
with plus
Okay.
4. They do also have a plus 4, so there was multiple 4s there.
4 plus 4.
So do I get my normal plus 6?
No.
Oh,
This
wait,
is
these
for
are
the
saving
ship
throws.
you were driving, yeah. This
Oh,
is to see if the ship you're driving is
driving.
going to be working after it's hit with these EMP missiles.
What is?
So don't fail.
Okay, so plus 4. So that's a dirty 20. 16 plus 4.
Okay, first one's good.
3 more.
19 on the
Okay.
second one.
Good. 2 more.
That's another 10. So this one there's 14.
14. Okay, so the engines on your personal ship have died.
Okay.
Like the electronics, period. So all the systems are down on it. And it seems to be, from the EMP, it usually lasts about a minute. Sometimes
Okay.
it can be up to 10, but or they can be designed to destroy equipment too, but this doesn't seem to be doing that from your readings. Your little like techno device or whatever is still working. So it doesn't seem to be affected by that. Then warship. So the ship does continue to move. So it's over more towards the lake now, and kind of still doing a loop. It's going around and seems to be charting in a escape course. Then it is troops. The troops continue to move, but at this point, the ones on the ground are null and void to you guys. They're not really affecting you or within range to do anything. So then it's back to Dis.
They're like, pew pew. We're like,
Yeah.
what the fuck ever, dude. Seriously? Pew pew back at you, bitch. You really want to do this?
I'd like to try to determine if we can do anything more than scratch the paint on this warship.
Well, it's about 7,000 feet away from you, and judging by its armor and stuff, you don't think your starship would stand against it very long.
So, no. We can do nothing.
Well, I mean,
Yeah, you
we
think
can
it's
evade.
guns. You think it's guns. If they hit you, you'll be harder to hit. You'll have a higher AC, but if it's guns hit you, it's not good. Let's put it that way.
I'm gonna hold. I'm gonna keep up with the hamster.
Okay, so you're just
But-
going full out move.
Yeah, but I'm going to tell Kronos try to get him towards the grove so that we can,
Get
fuck
out of
outta
here. Yes. Well, I mean, that's where I'm headed. I'm headed towards the cockpit, and I can start flying.
And Bryn, as Dis
actually-
is flying, would you like to take any pop shots at the gunships following?
If there's any of them that are close enough, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, the one that was leading the lead was technically you could have gone past and shot at, or you could have shot
Yeah.
at all of them.
Oh, can I throw another missile at him?
So I asked, and you said you were going full move to catch up and get behind. So if you would not like to full move, you can, yeah.
Full move
then
and I'll
I-
shoot at him.
I won't full move. I'll just fucking shove
Fine.
another torpedo with his tailpipe, and then Bryn can double kick. What? It's more damage. 70.
70 damage.
Yeah, I'm just gonna take the average.
Heard before it's 45 with the save. And these things don't have evasion, so they take half. Okay. Sounds good. Ooh, okay. Yeah, that hit, that was a pretty direct hit. With the damage that was already on it. Bryn, you have 2 attacks.
$19
Ooh.
and a 6.
So the 19 will hit. The 6 is plus, I think, 11, so that won't hit. But the other one will. And the guns, I believe, are 6d8 plus like a 4 or 3 or something.
Our attack is plus 11
Yeah.
on the light laser cannon, so the 6 would have been a 17, and then it's 68 radiant.
Yeah, so 68 rating is what it was. I thought I had a plus, but I guess not.
No. Or you can take 27 as the average.
Did you freeze?
I don't know. Are you rolling damage, babe?
No,
Yeah,
I don't know
you-
what damage to roll.
68.
One hit, 68.
$29.
Oh, nice. You beat the average.
So, 3, 7, boom. Okay. Nice. And then Kronos.
Yes.
It is your turn. You have access to the ship. You can move and go and investigate. Entering the ship, when you make your way to the cockpit, you can see that there is what looks like unconscious and or dead elven soldiers on here. It seems to be like the same sort of troop you saw down here. It's one commander you can see is on the way to the cockpit, and 5 other bodies plus the one you know he's got in the cockpit makes a total of 6 other bodies plus the Scion.
Can I confirm whether they're dead? I mean, are they? They're not going to get up anytime soon, are they?
If you would like to make a medicine check, you can determine that. Yeah.
Medicine +4. Okay, let's see what happens. How does 17, 13 + 4 work?
With your ability to sense pulses, you can feel the faintest of heartbeats. They're in the deepest trance you've ever seen. They're in a coma, essentially.
Okay, they're in a coma. All right.
Yeah.
Then I won't waste time webbing them to the floor.
As you pass them and get to the cockpit that opens, the 2 bay doors that open and reveal the cockpit, you can see it doesn't look like a hamster. It has the same body shape as the other ones, where it's got like a big rotund body with little kind of weird legs, but it's got no fur, purple octopus-like skin, but thicker. And it doesn't move and contort and like change shapes. It's very, it seems almost kind of like armor, like it has armor in how thick the hide is. But then when you get to the head, you see these 2 giant eyes. They're just all black. And it seems like they drain the light around them. And the tendrils are like suctioned to the back of this elf's head. And when the tendrils disconnect and the head starts to turn and fall to the ground as it sees you, and it starts to turn to face you, you can see there's a giant hole in the back of the elf's head, and there's no brain.
Brain bug. This is Starship
that
Trooper
is
shit.
gnarly.
As it turns, you can see that it's basically got like a kind of like a octopus face with these tendrils that come off that are moving, and as they move in the inside, you see just a big open maw with circular teeth that go down its gullet that turn and twist. But it has in its eyes, it has a cuteness like the other hamsters, and it kind of looks at you. And there's a moment where you can see your persuasion got to it, but it didn't know. And then it looks at you, and in a moment, it goes from a slight defensive stance to kind of almost like puppy doggish, and it starts to like kind of prance up to you, and you feel in your mind soft words, but it's not really a language. It's just an empathic feeling that says, "Take me home."
Okay. I need you to pilot this ship out of here so we can go. My ship is currently disabled. How much longer until my actually? Can I check to see if how long my ship's engines are going to take?
Yeah. So your ship, if you had them start it and come to you, I think it's been 3 rounds according to my count. 4 rounds. So.
No, I was talking about the little personal ship that I had stuck on the back of this one.
That's got about a minute of downtime.
Okay. Well,
from the EMPs.
Yeah. Then we're gonna try to keep this because I'm on a gunship, right?
Yeah.
Look at Sai. Take the ship, Kronos.
Well, we've already got control of the ship, so yes, we'll go ahead and keep this ship then. So I need Whisper, I need you to pilot out of here. Can I operate any guns on this thing?
You can. It takes these ships normally take a crew of 4 to man fully, but with the 2 of you, he can pilot it, and you can run a gunner, and you can make 2 cannon attacks or use one of its secondary weapons as 1 gunner.
Okay, what is the secondary attack?
So it has heavy homing torpedoes or firestorm missiles.
Yeah, let's. I'm gonna direct Whisper to where we need to go. Cesaria's Grove, but I don't want to take any of our pursuers with us. Yeah.
As you go to start to tell him that, you can see that there's already a course to it being charted in the navigation computer, because you can see what the ship's doing and you can interact and pilot it. You just can't get into the secured data and the secured systems modules and affect shit. So you can see the navigation system. He's already pinged the Grove and is headed that way, putting the course there. And all of his focus is on evasive flying.
Okay. Then I will. I'll launch some. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
There's the secondary, like I said, is heavy or homing, which you can do 1 of. Firestorm, it launches 1 Firestorm missile that shoots into 10. And basically you can hit 10 square spaces. So a 10-foot area, you can hit 10 of them, doing 7d damage to those areas. Or you can use the heavy homing torpedo, which you'd have to lock on to first.
So that takes a turn.
No, since you're in the gunner seat, you can use essentially your second action to, because you're not piloting, you can use your second action to lock on if you would like to.
Okay. And what is the yield on the homing? How many dice?
20d6. But
20d6.
You don't make an attack; they make flying dexterity pilot checks to evade. Or you can make 2 attacks with heavy laser cannons. That's your basic attack, your multi-attack.
Right. Let's launch that firestorm at them.
Okay, you want to hit all of them with the firestorm? Or
Yeah, I want to just pepper them with the firestorm.
heard. Go ahead and roll me 7d10, and you can use the sheet or roll them in person. I don't care. Ooh. And the save on this is an 18, so so 1 saves. 1 does save.
7d10.
And this, you could have enough to bring down. Oh no, never mind. I was thinking it was Starfighter. Oh. And remember, with the missiles and stuff, you can't crit, but you can crit with the guns when you make attacks.
42 damage.
42.
42.
So that's 42 to all of them, but the one in the lead. So he sees them coming. And then that one takes half. So 21. Okay. Yeah, so basically you just launch a one missile out the back that blows up. It turns into 10 smaller missiles and just bombards the path of gunships on your 6. Then it goes to warship. Alright, now shit's getting interesting. It can't target you, but it is going to scan whatever the fuck this is, because it doesn't have any idea what... It's never seen this shit before, so it's going to make some scans. Advantage, because you're not stealthed right now. Okay, cool. Dis. You can see that there is a target attempting to be... They're attempting to lock onto you. Go ahead and make me a pilot check.
15 plus 10.
Oh shit, 25. Oh, okay. So, warship, troops, and then so it goes back to Dis.
Sorry, I'm just reading about the film.
And I'm adding some damage to the gunship that you're in, Kronos, because they're shooting back at you, but they're just peppering you with their heavy guns. Ooh, shit.
So there were 4 gunships. Are they all still flying?
Correct. Yeah, one of them is pretty damaged, but they all seem that they're like relatively healthy. They've got a lot of hit points to go.
I'm gonna try to take out the already damaged one. Torpedo.
Mm-hmm.
The one I'm still locked on.
It's going to... Oh yeah, you're good. Oh shit, okay. You can roll the damage and just let me know what it is.
I'm gonna take the average.
Okay, 27 then, or...
70.
Oh, 70, okay. Okay, that one looks like it's bloodied. Which basically means it's over half. And then, Bryn, you have 2 attacks with the main guns.
Firing at whatever one's closest. 15.
26.
Cool. Ah. Fucking hell, and then a 7, so 16.
No, 18, and then 18 hits.
Oh, 18, yeah. Okay.
Yep, their AC is 17, so that hits.
So how many D8 was it? 6?
68. Or, yeah.
68 for each.
Yeah. Or you can take the average of 27.
That's what the average of 2027 is from. Okay, I remembered I heard that.
Well, I got 32 and 21, so.
So 53.
Okay.
If the 21 even gets over the threshold.
Yeah, no, the 21 doesn't. 32, okay. And then, Kronos,
Yes.
it is your turn. And you're currently in the gunner seat, but you're just sitting in the co-pilot seat, I'm assuming. So you can do other things if you want. Cool.
I just want to make sure that we don't bring these fuckers to Cesaria's Grove. I want to get them off of our tail.
So if you just want to go straight skill challenge evasive flying, right? You want to just not necessarily even try to gun, because you can, if you want, use your attacks in a skill challenge to try and escape instead of just straight out kill them. Like you can use you all like the party, right? Like so Diz can make pilot checks, Whisper can make pilot checks, and then Bryn and Kronos, you guys basically just make attacks. Mm-hmm. And if you hit and stuff like that, it'll add successes to the skill challenge, and you guys can try to lose them. Going in between the or going down below the canopies and around mountain ranges and all that, and trying to lose the gunship before you head back.
I think that's a wise plan. What do you guys think?
Yeah, and if
rather
that
than
doesn't
just
work,
try to brute force these.
If that doesn't work, we can try targeting their engines or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you think getting away from the gunship, the warship, is definitely priority.
Yeah. All right. Well, then let's do that then.
Okay. So, go ahead.
It's
We'll start
Whisper,
that.
the stuff of nightmares.
Aww.
Adorable
Cute.
nightmare.
Cute and terrifying.
You should add some really cute big body onto it or something.
It might, but Woodrow said he was like all tentacly.
No, his face. He has like a
just
hamster
his
body,
face.
but it doesn't have hair. It's more just like thick purple skin.
Then I'm scrapping this and redoing it. Because I can make it cuter.
Okay.
That was like a baby Rusalka. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh god.
Except
well,
instead
that
of a
might be
shark, it's a
creepy.
bear. And then we've got Kronos. You're going to that, so I need you to make me either an attack, or you can make a piloting check if you just want to help Whisper pilot.
I mean,
no, that wasn't cocked.
do I get any kind of plus on the attack?
So it'd be you could do an attack, which would be with a +9, or you could do your piloting and just kind of assisted piloting and try to help him evade these guys.
Right, but either if I do an attack, it still helps with the skill challenge to get away.
Yeah, and it does damage still too.
Okay,
But it's a lower
let's do that.
lower plus on you though.
Yeah, well, I mean, actually, my piloting is only +8.
Oh really? Oh nice. So it's
Yeah.
actually better.
Yeah, so it's actually better, and I'll take the damage as well. So, all right, so 17. Yeah, 17. What did I just say? Oh, we're doing 9. That's right, doing the attack. This was not 8, 9. So 17 plus 9.
17 plus 9.
26.
26. That hits. And on Whisper's turn, as part of his piloting, he's gonna detach your personal flyer.
That's fine.
Drop the
I
dead weight.
had thought about trying to send it directly into the oncoming ships as like a missile.
That's kind of what he did. He just like disconnected it while he was flying and using it as like, hopefully they run into this sort of thing. Because there's like an
Good
armor
call.
plating you can do that does that too. So I'm just kind of mimicking that. Oh, nice.
Nice.
Okay, so that's average of 10d10 is 55. So that's another 55 damage. And what was your to hit? So go ahead and roll damage because I think you did hit. You hit I think 24 or something.
What am I rolling? What?
It was +9.
Well, I know that was +9 to it to hit, but
Oh, so then it's a 6d12.
6d12.
Yeah. You get 1 attack, 1 thing of damage, and 1 success on the skill challenge. So
I have exactly 6d12 right here.
nice. So that's 2 successes with Whisper's Pilot. And let's see if they can avoid the personal flyer with a 2 on the die. Yeah, that's a 2. So that's another success. And then Dis,
Yes.
you were going to be up next because I'm just going to go ahead and roll these attacks real quick and add up damage. You can go ahead and think about what you're going to do next once Kronos tells me what this damage is.
45.
45, nice. So that is...
These gunships are Elven, right?
Yes, they are.
Can I try to hack
Yes, you can. It's your wisdom saving throw.
them?
And because you have that elven power armor, that's essentially how you're getting into their specific nodes. You're going in through the power armor that you have in your suit. So basically, just take out like a helmet from that and try to connect through it into the secured
Well,
modules.
I figured between being an elf, between wearing elf armor, between being an elf interceptor.
But that one is directly connected to these gunships, is what I'm saying. You won't have to like
Wow.
search and sift. You can just get a direct connection.
Oh, nice.
Still have to try and get access, but you don't have to fish for it.
15 plus 7.
Okay, 22. Not bad, not bad. Let me make a save check real quick. Okay, give me another wisdom saving throw.
Oh, 19 plus 7.
Okay, so this is going to count as a success on the saving throw. They do not notice you in the system, so you kind of had free access to get into that moment, so that's going to be a success. You can go ahead and tell me, fluff-wise, how do you want to affect the ships specifically? Because you're in one of them right now, and it doesn't have to be the lead one. It could be whatever one you want.
I want to turn their engines off.
Okay. So
Just pull
that
the
is...
plug.
Okay, one of the gunships in the back, we'll say, it just kind of like starts stuttering, then stops and starts drifting straight down into the canopy of the jungle below. And that is 4 successes. Bryn, you can make some attacks. Or you can make an attack and try and get a success and some damage.
15 plus 11, so 26.
Yep, that hits. That is a success.
Yay! Good job, Avery.
Yay! Every now and then.
I throw a flying
I'm
monkey
good.
at him.
I'm
23.
gonna roll 23.
I threw a ship
Okay.
at him. Or technically Whisper threw my ship at him, but whatever.
I throw a Death Spider ship at him.
We need Death Spider.
Wasn't he in orbit?
Oh, a nat 20. That's 2 failures. No, you said you had him on standby at the base. No one said, you guys didn't say, but it has like that warp drive or whatever.
So does Kronos' ship.
Mm-hmm.
Be right here, right now.
I don't think my ship can use the warp drive on planet. I don't think that's how that works.
Oh, and you got to be in there navigating it and
Yeah.
calculating it. That's not a simple thought. So nat 20 is 2 successes, so those are, 2 failures technically, and then these are 2 misses on them, so that doesn't matter. The gunship takes 82 damage, and okay, so the Kronos, as you're on the ship, the 2 gunships that are left manage to hit you with a little barrage of their heavy laser cannons, and they seem to be aiming at the engines. They're trying to specifically target and take out the engines. Go ahead and give me a use your engineering, and just give me a roll real fast, because this could turn into another failure.
17 plus 11, so 28.
Okay, it doesn't become a success. It's not a success, but it's also not a failure. So the engines don't fail. All right, 402 there. Then that was this. Bryn took her shot. Kronos is technically back to you. I just
All right.
I just did their turn all at once real quick because I was doing it while you guys were all doing your stuff.
Right. I'll go ahead and do the same thing I did last time. You know, throw a little damage back at them and try to aid the skill to get away.
Okay, go ahead and make an attack. Whisper. Oh, you said. Oh, nice. Okay, that changed that.
You said +9 for the attack.
Yeah.
So 15 + 9, so 24.
24. Okay. Oh. So that's another success, and you basically, just so you guys know, you're trying to get 10 successes before they get 5. Or you get 5 failures essentially. And you guys are at 7 right now.
And I roll 6 d12 again.
Yeah. And Dis,
Yes.
just so you're aware, the warship wasn't able to get a lock on you for its guns to make attacks on you, or accurate attacks on you, but it's still sort of like scanning you. It seems to be, its sensors seem to be focused on your ship. Just so you're aware.
53 damage.
Oh shit, okay. That's actually enough to take that lead gunship down. Boom.
Yes.
First one, so there's 2 gunships left. One is crashing into the jungle right now, and one has been blown to pieces. The other 2 are closing in on pursuit, but that gives you a total of 7 successes and 2 failures, and it is now the warship's turn again. So, Dis, give me a piloting check, and these are going to. Okay. Ooh, that is another failure.
Only 14 plus 10.
So, 24. Okay, let me make a check for that. That was cocked. Okay, so that.
Don't penis the dice.
That's another failure. Okay. Dis. Oh, that's not how that weapon works. It's an attack. Okay. Your AC gets a +5 because of your size. You're a starship, and this is a 1 to 6. What is your AC with a +5?
23.
23. Oh, you son of a bitch. Okay, so with a 22, 11 plus 11, the war gun or the warship shoots one of those cannons that you were that originally hit Kronos' ship. Comes down right in front of you. It misjudged and shot just a little ahead. And for a moment, all you see is just red energy. And then below you can hear a boom, and the jungle just kind of explodes beneath you with a flash of light as you fly past and just continue with Kronos and the gunship in front in your sights.
Just out of curiosity, how much damage would that have been?
A lot. So it is 40d6 times 2 because you're in a starfighter.
40 d6.
Yeah,
I don't
40
even
d6.
have that many d6 on hand.
It's essentially a meteor times 2 if you're in something that's huge or smaller.
That would have destroyed my ship plus 48.
I'm just curious to see all those like digital dice on the screen.
I just did it.
I know. I'm curious now.
Kronos does it. He just drops from the stream.
Right.
So that was the warship. You don't think it's going to shoot down Kronos' gunship because there's prize stuff there, but you don't think it really cares about your ship.
Can I try
And
to
you
hack
do
the
see
warship?
these dice.
So the warship, you technically can attempt to. You know that it's, quote unquote, it's
That was so fucking cool.
its countermeasures are going to be way more intense than a gunship, but you can attempt it, yes. Because you're already in one of the gunships, so you can go from there to the warship. You just have to attempt to hack access. and then again for root access.
You said it's a whiz?
Wisdom saving throw, correct?
Keep shooting, Bryn.
Okay.
What did you get?
20.
Seriously?
27. Yes. Oh.
Wait, so hold on.
A nat 20.
You got a 27 on your.
Wisdom saving throw.
Okay, so you gain access to the warship. You don't have root access, but what are you kind of curious about in the warship?
Can I take it over?
No, you don't have root access. You can kind of look. You're in
No.
its systems.
I want to get any available information.
So you're just basically going to start taking whatever you can off of it, and then are you going to? Okay, heard. So you start an upload.
Can I go for root access?
You can.
Oh my god, this is going to be a mistake. Can anyone assist?
Can I assist?
Can I pray for assistance?
I don't think I'm close enough to toss you a bardic inspiration.
Because this is elven shit, so I'd like to kind of dig.
Oh, for this also, Dis, because of the hardened systems and this, you have disadvantage. I forgot about that for the root access. For its protected systems.
Solid.
I'm sitting here looking at the warship stats and I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot. I have all of its countermeasures right here. I forgot it's alarm ×3, it's fake shell, it's firewalls.
I don't feel so good.
I believe in you, babe.
I have a bad feeling about this.
So
can totally
I'm
do
gonna
it.
call upon Valor Danuin and Zinzarina to fuck these people up for fucking up my people. That's not bad. That is not bad. 18 plus 7.
Okay. So, you are...
That one's used up.
Okay, hold on. I need to use the roller for this. 1 sec. Ooh. Make me a wisdom saving throw, this.
16. I forget how to add. 23. Flying feline rolled.
Yeah. You see that number?
Yeah.
Okay, you take half of that. Just kidding. You don't take any of it. I forgot. You feel the disconnection as you're shunted out go through your mind, but you can just see it. It's in the neural, like it passed through your neural networks in the crystal eye of the gem. You avoided the feedback dump psychic shot because you're immune to psychic damage. But
You did
that would
81
have been,
damage.
Yeah, that would have been a lot of damage.
But it says rolled with dice of healing.
Yeah.
That's funny. What did I do?
That's my skin. The skin on my dice.
Oh, the dice of healing.
Bryn,
Okay.
if you want, you can go ahead and make a attack to try and add a success. But this did manage to get an upload of fucking the information from that warship before being kicked out.
18 total.
18 total. That does
Should
hit.
have tried to
so that is
upload a
success.
virus to him.
Go ahead and so that's
What?
8.
Why do you think
Roll.
I carry viruses on my person or in my brain?
There's all that poison.
Computer. Yeah.
28.
28. Okay, heard. And then Kronos.
Yes.
You need two more successes, and Whisper might get one right here. So this might be clutch on your part.
Okay.
Get 15.
So don't fuck it up, in other words.
Right.
Okay. You got your chance right here.
So 16 plus 9 is 25.
25. Okay. So with the last success, you had 4 failures, and it would have been their turn next, and they'd have been giving you at least 1 each round. So that's good. As you make that last piloting check to help Whisper. You basically take him down into the canopy, and then Dis, you see the 2 gunships go down, and you have the instinct to follow as well. And when you do, go ahead and give me a piloting check real quick, Dis, for this final last
17 plus 10.
Okay, it's 27. Good. You start going through the lower canopies. The gunships are just breaking through the tops of the trees. You're sort of staying in the back off to the side, hidden away from the gunships, and you actually hide yourself from the warship as you guys start taking off, basically down around the other side of the moon, and you're going to try and loop back around to Susaria's Grove once you can gain some kind of basically block line of sight from you and the warship with the horizon. And so as that happens, the 2 gunships basically end up crashing and getting torn apart by the canopy. But Kronos, you help Whisper pilot it through just enough to take not too much damage, and you come back up out of the canopy. Moments later, Dis's Black Starfighter pops up and joins you and docks at the top of the Elven warship. And Bryn and Dis can make their way and join you in the cockpit if they wish.
Yeah.
And you guys can head back to Susaria's Grove, and that's where we'll pick up next time, as it is just hitting 9 o'clock where I'm at. I think it's midnight where you're at.
11.
11. Okay.
Yep.
Is it better?
Aww.
Nice. That's fucking perfect.
I gotta fix his cookie, but otherwise, there he is.
And if those
Remember,
tentacles
it
come
puts
up,
holes
it's
in the
a
back of
horror
people's
show.
heads.
Yeah, his tentacles are down because he's snacking on a nice little cookie, and we don't gotta see what happens. Piss him off.
Is that
Pretend that we're not pissing him
Captain
off. He's
Marvel's
cute.
cat?
A cute little terror and horror.
It's fine. He's cute. Just don't look. Just don't upset him. It's real
Now
simple.
Not look
you
into
gotta
the
draw the
maw.
other 3.
Captain Marvel's cat, but actually cute.
You ready? You ready to switch?
Oh. Now, Sophia.
Dun, dun, dun.
I know, right? That
Next
music
time I
is
promise
so
the music will
repetitive.
change. It won't just be the same thing over and over again.
Yeah,
Right.
I apologize, but you know, last minute trying to please everybody. That's what
Hey,
happens.
I'm gonna get music made. I just gotta get the comic done, and then I have some money again.
Worry about the comic.
Yeah,
Worry about
worry
the comic.
about your book, bud.
Oh, dude, I'm gonna make so much fucking music though. I love getting music
Awesome.
made. Some sick
Oh,
loops. Whoa.
Sorry, I wanted to finish. I forgot his chocolate chip cookie, and now I'm sad. I have to finish the cookie.
It could have just been a brain.
Uh huh.
Well,
Same thing.
It's gonna
I mean,
be
Same
tough.
thing.
seem to be snacking on the elven brain in the cockpit. So
Yeah, it looks like an egg. It does not look like a cookie. Yeah, I'm on independent study, so I stay home and read stuff. I actually have to teach again tomorrow, so
Yeah.
yay. Well, shit, this was entertaining.
Some
was
person
fun.
likes your hat.
Thanks. I like my hat too.
Send one to Shelby.
No. Shelby would need one that says like it's nap time or something.
No,
Uh,
art $20 a pound.
Yeah, right. Fucking hell. Well, shit. This was super fun. This was a
this
good
was
one.
an epic one.
I was terrified we were gonna die like for most.
A couple of
the
times,
show.
yeah.
Yeah. And
That
then we
one
didn't.
shot.
And I was like, oh, like when I whiffed grabbing that one dude, and Woodrow was like, you do have another chance. And I was like, we're gonna try again.
Mhm.
I
Yep.
need him to not run anywhere. He needs to stay right where he fucking is.
Yep. 2 attacks are good. Good to have.
Thank
For sure.
goodness. But yeah, this was a fucking blast. I really liked this one. And I helped. I helped with strategery.
You did.
I'm glad we finally
this-
found Whisper.
Me
Yeah.
too, and I'm glad that Whisper is such an adorable little horror show. He looks so cute on my iPad. I love it.
Yeah,
You say
that's
that.
that's so amazing.
That's awesome.
So, yeah, thanks everyone for hanging out. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Go sub to us on Rumble, dude. Like, we can't stream on Rumble. We don't have 100 subs. That's all it takes. We just need a tenth of, not even a tenth of what we have. We need like a sixth of what we have over on YouTube to just go over to Rumble and sub to us. That'd be awesome. And then we can actually, you know, maybe stream over there and stuff. So, go do that. In fact, let me grab the link, since I know
might not be a bad idea.
Everyone's gonna be lazy and not gonna find it.
Links are easier to click on.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I'm the same way. When people are like, "Hey, just go search for me here," I was like, oh, "Okay, someday, when I remember." So there you go. Go sub to us on Rumble. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for hanging out. We'll see you guys next week.
Later.
Have a good one. As soon as I can find. Oh my gosh, why do we have so many fucking videos, Sai?
Shut up.